That was on the I hope it was on the
You don't recall, you can say so.
well, I don't recall.
Yes, instead of wasting God's time. May I help you?
If you please.
Okay. Can you confirm that it was 18th December 2017?
Yes. Yes.
It was 18th December 2017.
Yes.
You have to speak to Mr. Mitala. You lend your ears to Mr. Lokwago, whoever is asking you, but you speak to us through the microphone.
Okay.
So what was your answer? The answer was yes.
Yes, my lord.
That it was the date Learned Council pointed out to you.
Yes, my lord.
Okay.
It was 18th December 2017.
Yes, my lord.
Were you personally in that meeting, or it is somebody else who attended on your behalf?
No, I was.
You were there,
Yes.
and you recorded the proceedings.
Yes, like we do.
Wonderful. And the meeting was about, or the issues were about the implementation of the Constitutional Amendment Act. Yes?
No. My lord, this was an information paper arising out of the Amendment Act, and then the Attorney General was advised in Cabinet.
No, I'm asking, was the meeting about the implementation of the Constitutional Amendment Act? Yes or no? Then I'll ask another question.
No.
No. So in that meeting, Cabinet did not at all discuss issues to do with the implementation of the Constitutional Amendment Act?
They did.
They did.
Yes.
And they recognized that that act has created a legal conundrum for Cabinet and the country. There was that recognition?
No, they recognized that there were those consequential issues, like the referendum and other things. And maybe if I may also throw some light, my lord, when they asked that during that meeting, there were other papers, that is one of them. So the meeting was not discussing only one issue, but that was one of them.
Okay, let's focus on that paper which is in the contention here. So they recognized that there were those issues arising as a consequence of the enactment of the Constitutional Amendment Act.
Yes, please.
And at that time, the Constitutional Amendment Act had been passed by Parliament. Are you aware?
Yes.
On the 18th December.
Yes.
Are you sure, Mr. Mitala?
Well,
Anyway, you have said so. So, had the act been gazetted at that time?
well, I don't recall, but I know the act had been debated in Parliament and passed. So those issues of gazetting are not business of separate cabinet.
Are you aware whether it had been gazetted or not?
I am not aware.
You are not aware.
Yes.
So in paragraph 7 of your affidavit, the referendum was to substitute 5 years with 7 years of the presidential term. Yes?
Yes.
was meant to harmonize that term with the term of parliament, yes?
Yes.
And the cabinet discuss issues of the required budget?
No.
Was there any discussion about the period when it would be held, when the referendum would be held?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Kindly look at your roadmap. First, look at Annexure B.
Annexed to what?
Annexure B to his affidavit, my lord.
B. I'm seeing A.
And
B. Yes, yes. The one saying, talking of roadmap.
yes,
Yes.
look at paragraph. Before I come to that, was this document discussed in cabinet?
The roadmap.
The roadmap for the implementation of the Constitutional Amendment Act, was it discussed?
No.
Wasn't discussed.
No.
But was there in cabinet? Was it tabled before cabinet on that day?
Yeah, it was, which was annexed to the paper by the Attorney General.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was on 18th December.
Yeah.
Can you read paragraph 1, 2 of that particular document? Do you have that document? You affidavit?
I have my affidavit,
Yes, read it.
but the paragraph you are referring to is not here.
No, in the cabinet information paper, the one we are talking about in paragraph 8.
So which one do you require me to read?
Which one were you referring to in paragraph, rather paragraph 7? Which cabinet paper were you talking about?
This is the very cabinet paper I am referring to.
Yes.
Yes.
This is paragraph
What is the
7.
paragraph?
Oh, no, Mr. Lokwa, did you say paragraph 7?
Paragraph 7 of his affidavit, he talks about
Of the affidavit.
the one in issue before you, where a referendum was approved. And in my set of affidavits on my record here, my lord, I can see Cabinet Information Paper, CT 2018, Roadmap for the Implementation of the Constitutional Amendment Act 2018. It is Annexure B. And I wanted to straight away take him to paragraph 1, 2.
Yeah, paragraph 1 to say drafting of bill to amend Article 105(1) of the Constitution in accordance with cabinet approval of the meeting of 18th December 2017. Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs, Attorney General, time frame 1 week.
Uh-huh. 1 week of which month, which year?
The time frame is given 1 week. It was up to the Attorney General to find out which 1 week. That's why there is no from this time from that time. But they think the work can be done in 1 week.
Of which year, of which month, of which year, if it was ever discussed in the cabinet. You mean they just said 1 week and left it hanging like that?
My Lord, as the land Council says this meeting took place in December, isn't it? Now from
It's
that,
not me saying it's you. You are the witness.
yes,
If I'm
I
wrong,
am-
you can correct me on the record. Most of that, my lord.
And don't trade words. You ask, when he answers you, then you ask again.
so as it is seen, this time frame is that the work can be done in 1 week. But he wasn't saying that from, say, Wednesday to Thursday.
Okay, would I be right if I said 1 week from the sitting of the meeting of 18th December 2017? Would I be right?
That would be your opinion, and you are entitled to it.
My lord, I beg you to answer the question.
Mr. Mitala, just asking that would you be right? You say no, you would not be right, or yes, you would be right.
Well, my lord, he may be right. Yes,
That the answer is that you may be right.
yes.
Yes?
Councillor Lukwari. The witness says you may be right.
I may be right.
Yes.
Okay. Go to the conclusion of the Attorney General there. Probably it can help reinforce your answer. The Attorney General's opinion, which you attached on your affidavit. Paragraph 6, conclusion.
What is that from?
My lord, it's, the whole of it is Annexure B.
Paragraph?
Paragraph 6, it's numbered paragraph 6, the conclusion.
61.
61B. B. So, was that opinion of the Attorney General adopted in the cabinet that it was very urgent to have the bill to conduct a referendum? Urgently, it was very urgent.
It was.
It was adopted as such.
It was agreed to.
So that 1 week was to run from 18th of December. If I put it to you that way, would you agree with me?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't when clearly the cabinet noted that it was a matter which was very urgent?
I wouldn't agree with you.
Now, paragraph 4 of your affidavit. You recognize that Parliament had, according to Article 289 and 95 of the Constitution, by Constitution of the Republic of Uganda, Section 10 of the Constitutional Amendment Act 2018 provides that the term of Parliament shall expire after 7 years of its first sitting after the general elections. Now, at that time, when Cabinet sat, on 18th December, had the Parliament taken a decision on that issue?
Well, I'm not very sure. Because I had no opportunity to take the answer.
You're not so sure?
You know.
Huh? And you Cabinet recognized the need to harmonize both the presidential and parliamentary.
Yes.
The presidential and parliamentary term.
Yes.
Arising out of the act which had just been enacted by Parliament. Yes?
Yes.
And you said they never discussed the issues of money.
No.
No more.
Thank you. Any other cross-examination? No more, eh? Yes, Learned Attorney General, please. Any re-examination?
Yes, my lord. Mr. Mitala, I will take you to a document that is attached to your affidavit, which is reading the cabinet information paper. Are you there? In your affidavit.
Yes.
Would you like to cite for us what that cabinet information paper is cited as?
What?
Can you give us the reference of that cabinet information paper?
Thank you.
Well, my lord, I have
Okay.
cabinet information paper CT in bracket 2018-03.
What does that mean?
That's the reference, the cabinet number paper, which we normally give. Every paper is given a number, a cabinet number.
In other words, how would you derive the number of that cabinet information paper?
My lord, the papers which come to cabinet, the mover of the cabinet paper will tell us, give us a draft, and then when we have gone through and certify ourselves that is worth coming before the floor of cabinet, we go in our records and give it a number.
Okay. Can I take you to the bottom of that information paper?
Yes, please.
What is the date that paper bears?
Pardon?
What is the date of that paper?
The date of the paper.
The date of the information paper.
So it's talking of January 2017.
What is the date?
If you see,
Can you go to the last page? Page number 5.
The one attached to your affidavit, Mr. Mitala? The one attached to your affidavit?
Attachment B.
there is
I'm referring you to your affidavit. You have stated before this court that there is a cabinet information paper 2018/3.
yes.
I want to know the date that information paper bears. At the bottom of that page.
Council, but there's also a date on the first page. Have you seen it?
Well, we have the 29.
At the bottom of the page.
Mr. Mitara, there is a date of 8th January 2017.
On page 5.
Yes, that's what I mentioned.
It's 8th January.
Yes.
No, but you stop in 8th January. Somehow you don't want to mention the next
Mention the year.
the year.
State the date properly, sir.
This is re-examination. Just mention the date. There is a date.
Then that's fine, because I thought they would object. Does that bear the date of... Most obliged, my lord. Does that bear the date of 8th January 2018?
Yes.
No.
2017.
No, Mr. Mitala, do you have Annexure B, the document which is called Roadmap for the Implementation of the Constitution Amendment Act 2018? Do you have it?
Yes, my lord.
How many pages is the document?
Mine has 3 pages.
Come again?
So, Mr. Mitala, The cabinet information paper bears a date of January 2017.
Yes.
And yet the citation is 2018 bracket 3.
Yes.
Is there a problem with those two citations?
There could be a type of graphical error.
Could be?
Which
What do you mean could be? I thought these are your documents.
they are, but there could be an error which can be corrected.
Could be?
An error which could be corrected if
What is the error?
Well, then you said this and you said could be. Is there actually an error?
As far as I'm concerned, these are the date, but then I think
As far as you're concerned, the date of 8th January 2017 is the correct date.
That's what I'm trying to show.
What I'm asking, my lord.
It's on the record that the one is 17, another is 18.
What I'm asking, my lord.
Make commissions in January. You think we
What I'm asking, my lord, is whether you can have a citation of 2018 in 2017.
No.
Do you want to disown this document?
No.
This is your witness. This is your document.
Yes, I want to make a
What do you want to do with
clarification.
make it and put
But I can only make it through the witness, my lord.
it in.
So, Mr. Mitala, I see that there is this cabinet information paper is cited as CT 2018-03. This information paper also in paragraph 1.1 and 1.2 states that the bill has been assented to by the president. Am I correct to say therefore that this meeting was held in 2018 and not 2017?
The cabinet meeting,
The cabinet meeting.
and it is indicated on the first page.
Yes.
The meeting held at Kampala Entebbe on 15th January 2018.
Okay. My lord, I think the document speaks for itself there.
Yeah.
Mr. Mitala, would I then be correct to say that on the 18th of December 2017, there was no meeting for cabinet discussing this
My lord,
paper? Hey,
My lord,
what?
my lord,
Just a moment, Council. Learned Council, what are you up to? forget the mama. What are you up to?
My lord, is it the question or the manner of asking? Because I was guided by court
Both.
that this is re-examination and therefore I can
That's
ask.
okay.
Yes.
That's okay.
So I'm asking
You can
the
even ask
question.
leading question because it's the examination.
Yes. So I've asked the question.
But what is your question?
Oh. Mr. Mitala, you indicated in your evidence during cross-examination that there was a meeting on the 18th of December 2017 to discuss an information paper. Am I correct?
My lord, objection to the...
Just one, let me, yes, Mr. Obama.
My lord, my cross-examination was specifically on that particular meeting, the cabinet meeting, which is clearly indicated on Annexure 2, not on that very document. I wish counsel to take the witness.
No, but you also asked the witness.
It's a different cabinet.
Listen. You asked the witness, let's not refer to the document first, about something which happened on the 18th, and you wanted to know, was the law already passed or not? And he could not remember. You asked that question.
But my
About
lord,
18th of December.
but my lord, they are talking about different meetings. The one on Annexure 2, which is clearly Annexure 2, paragraph 1.
Annexure 2,
And
what
the
do you
unit
mean?
is different, totally different. from-
What do you mean Annexure 2?
There is this Annexure 2, paragraph 1, where he read on the paragraph 2. Cabinet to determine the year in which the referendum to be actualized. Cabinet's decision to amend Article 1051 of the Constitution is to be held. Then in bracket, cabinet meeting of 18th December 2017, minute 518, CT 2017. This is the one where I cross-examined him.
My lords, I am going to explain where I'm coming from.
That's the one I cross-examined him on, not any other meeting.
But you did ask whether the meeting took place when the law had been passed. I remember this one. You were asking him, you were trying to get out from him whether certain acts were initiated or went into operation at a time when the law had been passed. And he seemed to be saying yes. He seemed to have said yes. And yet you were referring to 18th of December.
My Lord, this is the minute of 18th December.
No, I'm talking about your question.
Yes.
What was your question about?
It was about the proceedings of that day on the referendum, whether they were in that particular meeting of 18th December, which he answered in the affirmative. And it is on record here, my Lord. So veering off that, to bring in another meeting, then we will also...
So it's not about this one here?
It wasn't about that, my Lord. Mine was specifically about this meeting and the proceedings of that.
Or you did not ask him about...
anything away from 18th December. I did not go there.
Okay, fine. I understand. Council, proceed on other things.
Mr. Mitala, I want to refer you to paragraph 7 of your affidavit.
Was he cross-examined on it?
Yes, my lord.
That is the...
That is what council has
That
just
is the
been-
objection by Landed Council Reyes Lokwago, which I sustained. Because you can only re-examine on matters that arose in cross-examination. Either there's a document brought in cross-examination like the other one, that one you would re-examine. Or specific questions asked by way of cross-examination that you can re-examine. But it's not intended to seal a hole which you left during examination in chief, which in this case was by affidavit. Proceed, Council.
Paragraph 7 of your affidavit, sir. What cabinet paper is being cited? What cabinet memoranda is being cited in that affidavit?
It is CT 2017-188.
Speak louder and speak into the microphone for the record.
It is CT 2017 188.
Is it the same? Am I correct to say that it is not the same cabinet it is not the same information paper that is attached to this one?
No, they are not the same. They are two different papers.
The right one is CT 17.
Landed Council, paragraph 7 of the affidavit is talking about action taken on matters that was presented before cabinet. The other one is informative, just to inform. That's my understanding.
My
Is
lord.
it an extra B or something?
Paragraph 7
Mhm.
is talking about a cabinet memorandum CT 2017 of 1988.
Talking about approval.
Approval of holding of a referendum. That is what it is saying. He attaches cabinet paper A. That cabinet paper A is not what he's referring to in that paragraph.
Come again?
The cabinet paper marked annexure A
Yes.
is not the same cabinet paper that is being referred to in that paragraph.
So what do you want to tell him? You want him to clarify why?
Yes, my lord.
Did it arise from Landed Council Elias Lokwago's question in
Yes.
cross-examination?
Yes, it did, my lord.
Because he will jump up and
He can
protest.
jump. He's allowed to jump, my lord.
And protest. And when he jumps up, you sit down.
Yes.
That is how it is done, like a seesaw. When somebody is up, the other side is down.
My Lord, I'm sorry again to take you back to this Annex 2. The Annex 2 is where I focused my cross-examination. And this Annex 2 is the roadmap for holding a referendum to amend Article 105. And it is the one which talks about this minute of 2017 that that in a meeting, clearly marked cabinet meeting of 18th December 2017.
Is Annex 2 an Annex to A?
It is Annex 2. Yes, it is Annex to B.
To B.
To B, not to A.
It's an annexure to B.
It's part of B.
Okay,
It's not part of A. And that's where the quotation is, my friend.
I thought you are cross-examining him on his evidence on the affidavit.
And it's one of them. I didn't touch that particular.
I think it is deliberate. My lord,
Come again, it was deliberate not to cross-examine.
no, not to cross. He asked him about paragraph 7
Of the affidavit?
of his affidavit. And I'm asking him about paragraph 7.
Learned counsel is saying, yes, I did, but I restricted myself to the reference to Annexure B. That's what he's saying.
My lord, when he cross-examines on paragraph 7, paragraph 7 introduces an annexure A, which annexure A we have gone through. Now, Mr. Lukwago wants me to go to Annex 2.
No, he doesn't want to. He didn't say he wants. He would be very happy if you didn't even ask a question on re-examination.
I'm going there as well.
Of your own volition, not
but
because
the
he wants.
clarification has been made, my lord.
Yes.
So, Mr. Mitchell, I will take you to Annex 2. Annex 2 of your affidavit is a table
Why don't you make up your mind what you want so that you know it and you get over it? Now, the re-examination is taking longer than persistent.
Normally, just 1, 2 items you seek to clarify.
And there are some things you have really clarified in submission.
Point out this is this
We
is
can
that.
understand them. They can be clarified.
Okay, we've seen there, Annex. But
So I wanted to take you to Annex 2, paragraph 1 and 2 of that annex. What does that paragraph 1 state, Mr. Mittal?
That's what it says.
Which one?
Annex 2.
I think when you are examining, say, can you explain to us, can you explain to court what is this? But if you say, what does the paragraph say? It says what it says.
And you can say exactly that, my
No,
lord.
we don't have that time because you have already read it. You say, can you explain? And then he explains.
I'm most obliged, my lord. May you explain what paragraph 1 says?
Which one? Paragraph of
Paragraph 1 of table annex.
Annex 2.
that is cabinet information paper CD.
There is an annexure.
My road, the annexure, she's referring to, I think, is the road map.
What is the heading of the roadmap, and explain to us what paragraph 1 means?
My road, I think that question is unfair to me. Because this paper originated from the Attorney General. These are easy.
It is your own lawyer who is asking you,
Yeah,
and we will be very happy to hear you answer.
The originator should be able to explain.
Come again?
The originator of this paper plus this annex in a better position to explain exactly what they meant.
No, you appended your signature on a document which had this annexure.
I did, but this annex is part of that information paper. So
when you signed your affidavit, did you understand this document?
Yeah, generally I understood, but not to go and explain this and that and that.
Fine, you're on record. Council, any more questions?
Madam Christine,
You're on record.
Acting Director.
My Lord, I have heard what the reply of the witness is. He
Come
will
again?
be correct, my Lord, and I think that's all I have for re-examination.
Okay, thank you.
But Madam Acting Director,
Yes, my Lord.
may we know for what purpose Annexure A was annexed to this affidavit?
My Lord, Annexure A was annexed to this affidavit for purposes of showing that the idea
Are
of
you
a
object-
referendum.
Are you object to that?
No, it's a question from court. You cannot object to court, you see. You are beholden to court.
Most obliged, my Lord.
No,
My Lord,
was seeking some explanation from you. But why was it attached to a document which the witness says is ill qualified to explain? We should ask you. That's why my Lord asked you.
my Lord, if I may answer that, the witness is the Secretary to Cabinet. He is the one who keeps the minutes and records.
No, that's not the question my Lord has asked. The question is, why was it attached?
That is in direct response, my Lord, to your question. But to Justice Kasule's question, if I can have his attention, my Lord.
You have consulted.
Oh, you have. I was keeping thought for him. I would have explained to him.
The reason of attaching this was to show that the idea of a referendum came after the act had been passed, the bill had been passed into an act. That is all I can say from the back.
Really?
Yes.
But even in the Hansard,
But there seems to be,
even in the Hansard, that issue was covered before the bill was passed. That the issue of referendum may have to come up. So it was always there in the background that the moment we pass this bill, we may have to hold a referendum to harmonize it. It was there.
my Lord, that came up, if I may explain a little further, it's because the Hansard has a few, what you can call errors because of what people submitted, but also the case for the council was about entrenchment and all. We wanted to show in our case that this issue of the referendum and the 260 was discussed subsequent to the act being amended. If it's not good evidence, that is another question, my Lord.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
My Lord, that statement going on record is
It is already on record. This is just an explanation. It's not like what happens when evidence is given. That explanation we may even disagree with.
Mr. Brad.
You see?
This 18th December clearly, they had the first
I'm going for submission.
You will submit.
The purpose of this exercise is like you're going to make a fire, is to collect the firewood. Now stop burning it from the forest. Wait until you count your kitchen. Keep collecting at the time of submission.
Thank you, Mr. Mitala. You are released. Thank you for contributing to the cause of justice.
Hello, the next witness.
Sorry. Can you take the book that matches your face and read the oath which has been written? That should be there.
I, General David Muhoozi, do hereby swear by the Almighty God that the evidence I shall give touching on the matter now before court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me.
That is petition number 5, eh?
Number 5.
Number 5, okay. You listen to him, but you speak to us. That's the rule here.
General Mbale, in your paragraph 4,
Why don't you let the machine know who you are? It might record you as Elias Lukwago, you know, when you are not there.
General Mbale, you are going to be cross-examined by the district officer of police. So, the district officer of police.
Speak closer to the microphone.
Yes, my lord.
Speak up.
In your paragraph number 4, there. Are you there?
I think it is
Yes, I'm there, my lord.
Mr. Rwakafos,
Yes, my lord.
first make the witness comfortable and ask whether he has that affidavit. It is that, then you know that you are on the same documents. You might have another that you are referring to different documents. So did you swear an affidavit on this date? Is it dated this? Is this the one? Yes, then proceed when we all know that he has the document.
Most obliged, my lord. I was avoiding taking a lot of court's time. So, General Mbale, you saw an affidavit.
Yes, I did, my lord.
Dated 29th March 2018,
Yes, my lord.
and the deponent's signature is your signature.
Yes, it is, my lord.
Let's go to paragraph 4 of the affidavit. You say that under section 42 of the PPDF Act, you are the military is supposed to cooperate with any civil authority in emergency situations, riots, disturbances of peace, where in the opinion of the appropriate civil authority, the emergency situation, riot or disturbance is likely to be beyond the powers of any civil authority to suppress or prevent. That's what you say.
Yes, my lord.
Yes. On the 27th September 2017, when members of the Uganda People's Defense Forces entered Parliament, what was the emergency?
My lords, the emergency was in the estimation of the police who called for support. So I can't go down to describe the details of the emergency. My role was to assign people to support the police, my lords.
Well, you, by virtue of the position you hold in the military, you know what an emergency is.
Yes,
When
I
you
do.
arrived,
Yes, I do, my lords.
when you arrived there, was there such an emergency as would be called for the military intervention?
Are you asking me in particular or the forces?
The witness is seeking clarification whether you are referring to him as General Muhoozi or you are referring to his forces. When you arrived, what do you mean by you arrived? That's what he's asking, seeking clarification. He's not cross-examining you. I will stop him. He's just seeking clarification.
My lord, I was asking him in his official capacity.
No. You said when you arrived there, did you find a situation which amounted? And he's saying, what do you mean by you arrived there? Are you referring to him specifically or are you referring to the forces?
When our
went?
forces arrived there, they find an emergency situation.
That they remained there and supported the police certifies the view that there was an emergency warranting their presence at that time at Parliament.
Was it the kind of situation the police could not handle?
That, my lord, is a tactical matter. And I want to be on record that the decision to invite the military was the supported commander. In this case, the IGP, who called me and said he may need the support of the military. And I passed down the message down the chain of command.
When were you called?
The same day around 1 by the Inspector General of Police.
But the military was there by midday.
That's a question of fact. We have a presence at Parliament, and those were the troops we used. It's a permanent presence.
So your people came even before they were invited?
They are there ordinarily. It's a station, it's a presence we have at Parliament. Yes, we have the Parliament.
Order, please, order. Let's have order. It's between the examining counsel and the witness.
My lords, Parliament is co-located with the office of the President. And we have a permanent presence of the military at Parliament. Even the choice to use those people was because of convenience, because they were there. And the need was urgent according to the request of the IGP.
Yeah. Are you aware of the provisions of the Constitution that the military is supposed to be subject to the civil authority?
Absolutely, my lords.
And are you aware that you are subservient to Parliament? The military is supposed to be subservient to Parliament.
I agree, my lords.
Are you aware that your invasion, the invasion by the military into Parliament, was taking away that kind of subservience? You were in fact ordering them to do what they are supposed to do constitutionally.
My lords, we were there to restore the integrity of Parliament.
Order, please, counsel, proceed.
Are you aware that under Article 24 of the Constitution, it is prohibited to torture any person?
I'm not aware of any torture meted out by members of the forces that supported the police on that day, my lords.
Are you aware that many members of Parliament were beaten by the military?
I'm not aware of any member of Parliament being beaten by members of the UPDF that supported the police on that day, my lords.
One of them was was here this morning.
I'm not aware of that one, my lords.
Now I want to put it to you, General Hoss, that you went to Parliament to intimidate.
Are you referring to him as General Muozi? That's why I was asking. No.
It is the
No, please. I'm just helping your case.
Yes.
Not even...
Okay.
See, when you say you, he has already asked the question. Do you mean he asked me or the forces? So if you're referring to him, that he went, that's fine. If you're referring to the forces, say so.
So, the military went to Parliament to intimidate.
And following his command to do so.
Following your command. To intimidate the members of Parliament.
No, my lords. We went there to support the police, to restore law, to enforce law and order.
Yes, but what had happened at the time you went there? What had happened? What emergency was there?
My lords, an emergency can be a combat situation or a public order issue. And in this case, in the opinion of the IGP, he required backup, and backup we gave him, my lords.
Maybe General Muhoz,
Yes, my lord.
just to make clarity on one thing. Were you personally on that day at any time at Parliament premises?
No, my lord.
So, can you clarify to this court at what point was the military invited to Parliament?
I told you the IGP called me around 1 that he needed the support of the UPDF. And immediately, my lords, I passed the instruction down the chain. And in these matters, my lords, we consider a number of issues. The place of the assignment was Parliament. At Parliament, my lords, we had a presence already doing other things, guarding the offices of the president. The need converged with the convenience of having a presence there, and so I assigned those forces to support the police, my lords.
So, when you deployed on 21st, actually on 19th September, you had not been invited.
I'm not aware of the deployment of 19th September, my lords.
So there was no military presence at Parliament on 19th September.
Not to my understanding, my lords.
And there was no military presence on 20th and 21st at Parliament, the military.
Not to my recollection, my lords.
And there were no members, weapons that... My lord, it's a word that has been Anglicized. Armored, my lord, have been made wiser. There are no armored vehicles that are restricted only to the military at Parliament.
Maybe, my lord, I would request protection of court to restrict myself to the contents of my affidavit, because counsel seems to be wandering out of what I wrote.
No, my lord, he was called, he has told this court that he was called in an emergency situation.
On a specific day.
On a specific day.
Yes.
And I'm asking him, he says he's not away. He's a command.
Now, you're saying, I don't know, I don't recall, I've not read through the affidavit again. Those things of the other dates you're speaking about, does he dwell on, does he mention them, or dwell on, or even refer to them in his affidavit? I think that's where his complaint is.
Yes, my lord.
Although he has already said he's not aware, not to his knowledge, but he's saying you're asking him matters which are not contained in his affidavit,
But
for
we
which
have-
he has been requested to appear for cross-examination, which you are doing.
But my lord, paragraph 4 is so wide. Paragraph 4 of his affidavit is very wide. And actually it was not specific to that occasion.
Paragraph 4,
Paragraph 4 of his affidavit is not specific
With
to
your
that
permission,
occasion.
my lord. For the record, George Calimera. My lords, we are constrained to
then
interrupt.
ask the question, just a moment, counsel. You then have to ask the question different. That apart from, because this is a general statement, a principle, code of operation, is that right? In paragraph 4.
Yes, yes, my lord.
And then something happened on that specific date, which you dwelt on. Then you can ask him, like, for example, apart from this other date, did you ever instruct, or were you ever requested and instructed the army to intervene in Parliament for whatever reason? Then it will fit under this paragraph.
I'm most obliged,
Yeah.
and I will put him that similar issue. General Moses. Other than your conversation with the IGP on 27th September, requesting you to deploy at Parliament, was there any other conversation or invitation to deploy at Parliament?
Not to my recollection, my lords.
So the military that was at Parliament was there illegally. You had not been invited.
On which day?
one?
On which day?
On the 19th, my lord,
He says he doesn't know that
don't know.
he says he does not know that they were there.
My Lord, we object to that question because neither the alleged presence of the military before we get to the question or the armed personnel carrier mentioned anywhere in the different apparatus, nor is it in our act. His counsel give you evidence.
It's from the back. We are not aware of that fact. And you cannot cross-examine the
AG,
witness.
I'm told they are not recording you.
We cannot cross-examine the witness on matters which are neither in the petitioner's case, nor in the respondent's affidavit, nor in the affidavit, which... Attorney General, I've understood you. See, I think he rightfully said it's covered by paragraph 4 of the witness affidavit. I said, right, it is a general principle, then you cannot go specifically that on this date, because he does not dwell on those dates. You can ask him based on this general principle that, were you ever requested, and he did that. Beyond that, it's not proper. That did the Inspector General of Police ever request you with regard to Parliament? That you can ask based on paragraph 4, which I think the witness has responded to. Beyond that, you will be straying outside the permissible parameters.
my lord, I was submitting in relation to our pleadings, and when he was filing this response, it was in relation to our pleadings and evidence.
Yes, Mr. Makapusi, that's why you say in the so-and-so's affidavit, paragraph say he asserts that they were military presence at Parliament on this 19th. Then put it to him and he answers it, but not from your mouth. You are not the witness.
If there is no such thing, the witness is clear. This is how court has understood the witness.
Then he can
That
say
there is a permanent military presence near Parliament to guard the President's office. It's permanent. It is not restricted to the day you're invested in 19, 21st, 20th. No, it's always there. And then when he was requisitioned by the Inspector General of Police, he did not have to go far. He just gave instructions which came down the chain that used the force which is nearby. This is what he said.
My lord,
This is when you wanted to say, if you're requested at 1 o'clock, how come the forces arrived at midday? How forces arrived, they were there at midday? And he said, no, they did not arrive at midday. They're always there. You'd see them, because the President's office and Parliament are together, according to him. You will always see them protecting the President's office. The witness said this in so many words.
the good thing is everything was televised. So
Come again?
everything was televised, but I wanted to...
No, there is, I've not seen, no, Mr. Makafuzi.
Yes.
There is no televised record in evidence here. And for me, I don't watch TV. So how do you expect me?
we were working at all.
Yeah.
So, my lord, I'm putting him one last...
I'm not stopping you from cross-examining the witness. The witness is yours, but as I say, please do not stray. I do not want to do something that humiliates you as an officer of the court. I set the rules, we maintain the rules.
So, my lord, I want to refer to the paragraph of Semju Ibrahim Nganda, paragraph 19, D.
Read out what it says. It doesn't have, it is not
In
list.
support, after
It was an abstract in support, my lord.
In support of this
It
petition.
reads
This
as
is number
follows,
5.
my lord, it is very short. As soon as the speaker left the chamber...
take us there, please.
Yes, sir.
I have the petition.
Yes, my lord.
It
It
has
is
the
the...
markers, zip C, zip what?
It is the...
The affidavit of Honorable Nganda.
Yes, page 22.
And it is the first, my lord.
Page 22.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, please. We are there.
Yes, my lord.
Read it out. The witness does not have
As
it.
soon as the speaker left the chambers,
Paragraph.
paragraph 20D.
Okay.
20D.
Yes.
That as soon as the speaker left the chambers, the SFC soldiers that we saw entering at midday descended, beat up a number of MPs opposed to the motion, and dragged them out of the chambers.
Mm-hmm. So what about that? I actually, if okay, then even before he answers that, if some people now intrude into this courtroom here, do you think you have time to even look at your watch to determine at what time they arrived? You want to see whether the window can send you out or you have to use this door.
No, my lord. If, for example, intruders come here and people are wearing red, then it is
So the fellow wearing red will first
specific.
look at his watch.
My lord, then it is specific because when the SFC came, they did not beat a single government.
No, that's a
member of
different
parliament.
matter. That's a different
Yes.
matter.
Where is that?
That's assuming yes, the honourable member of parliament said that. For me, my concern is when you say it's midday, it's an expression of estimation. Don't you think so? Common sense. There are times you use common sense. That's why I'm saying if some people now invade this courtroom, I don't know whether you look at your watch. You estimate it was around this time. Anyway, you proceed. What do you want to ask the witness?
General Mosi, I just have one clarification which I want to seek from you. When the Honorable Leti Nambozo was giving evidence this morning, when she was being cross-examined, she said that she saw people moving from President's side wearing suits come into Parliament.
Honourable members, this phone can put you in a lot of problems.
No.
Take a seat.
Now, they...
Anybody, excuse me, my lord, if you have carried your phone here, switch it off. If Honorable Nambuzi has been here, like my friend Honorable Ibrahim Semuju, I would have held her in contempt of court because I have made this point very clear. But I'm not doing so because she didn't know the rules. Phones have to be off wherever you are. The only guy
that is a characteristic conduct.
Come again?
That one is a characteristic conduct.
No.
Is she always in court?
No. It's not.
Don't impute. Let's proceed.
Okay,
proceed.
my
lord is asking.
I was asking, when Honorable Leti Nambozo was giving evidence today, she said that she saw people in suits moving from the side of the President's office towards Parliament. Now there has been information from one affidavit that there was SFC. My question is, do your forces, the ones which you ordered, do they sometimes dress in a suit?
Plain clothes, apart from uniform.
Thank you, my lords. The force at Parliament is a composite force that includes members of the SFC, and part of their standard operating procedure is to put on civilian attire. In this case, my lords, I was briefed about the dress code, that the advice to adorn suits was given by the sergeant at arms. So that's why those people are put on suits. But also it's part of their SOP to put on suits when the need arises.
So this was like camouflage?
It wasn't, my lords. If it were, I would stand here to deny that we didn't have a presence on that day.
Thank you. Any other question?
My lord, that's all.
Thank you.
My lord,
I'll straight away go to paragraph 6.
I'm sure you are Elias Lokwago.
Oh, Elias Lukwago. General Muhoozi, you are saying in paragraph 6 that the EPD of soldiers called into Parliament and into the House were under the command and control of Uganda Police Force, who were also under the direction of the Sergeant at Arms. Who was commanding the UPDF soldiers? Who, before they were put under the command of the police, Uganda Police Force?
My lords, these soldiers have command, UPDF command. But when the police requests, they fall under the command of the supported commander. In this case, they fell under the command of the commander of the parliamentary police.
No, I mean from the side of the Uganda People's Defense Forces. Did you straight away command these forces?
No,
the chain of command?
I went through the chain of command. I informed the commander of the SFC to assign some members of his force at Parliament to support the police.
Wonderful. Now, this is when my question comes in as far as National Security Council is concerned. Are you aware that there is that forum provided for in the law?
I am aware.
And you are familiar with the provisions of the Act, National Security Act?
You may refresh my memory.
I may refresh your memory. So was this matter discussed on that day in the National Security Council?
My lords, this was a very urgent matter.
No, I'm asking, was it discussed?
No, he's responding. He's going to say
it was a very urgent matter. We didn't have the luxury going through the NSC in order to support the police to suppress what in their view was an emergency.
But you know it's a requirement of law.
It isn't at all.
It isn't at all.
At all, I can avow to that.
You can deploy musically.
No way. Unless you are saying, my lords, with your permission, that in every deployment we make, we have to seek the approval of the National Security Council.
In paragraph 7, you are saying that I also know that the UPDF soldiers and the police, in whose aid they were, entered the parliamentary chambers when the Speaker of Parliament had vacated her seat and exited the chambers.
Yes, my lord.
You said you know.
I was informed. I was briefed.
No, wait a minute. We're in the house.
I was informed. I was briefed.
So you were informed?
I was briefed.
By who?
By my intelligence. They informed me.
Would you wish to tell court the particular individual who briefed you?
No.
Council the question you ask and you also know it is not right.
Most obliged, my lord.
Yeah, good right. So you don't want him to say the other gentleman seated there is my chief of intelligence. That was
I
the purpose of
that. I will know that, my lord.
Yes.
Let me ask.
But also, my lords, if you
wait for my question. Wait for my question. Do you know that the head of Parliament is the Speaker?
I do, my lords.
So when you got the call from the IGP about the situation at Parliament, before deployment, did you discuss the matter with the Speaker?
I didn't have to. Because,
did you discuss?
The Speaker is above me, way above me, and she's nowhere in the chain of command of any security force. She's not anywhere there.
Did you discuss it with the Clerk of Parliament?
I didn't have to.
And the person who is at least at the lower rank, that is the Sergeant at Arms, did you discuss it with him?
The Sergeant at Arms was completely out of the question as far as I'm concerned. I was supporting the IGP. And the IGP was supporting the Sergeant at Arms.
Did you bother to find out whether the IGP was at the premises there at Parliament?
I didn't. I didn't.
Also, Elias, I'm about to say you've run out of questions. For him, I think the witness has been clear. In all fairness, for him, the IGP called him, and as is their mode of conduct, modus operandi, requested for support team, he gave orders for the support team. Logically, doesn't matter whether, even if the IGP was in Moroto and he made this request that you hire to Mbale High Court, there are issues, he would have done it. That's what the witness is saying.
Most obliged.
Yes.
My lord, let me move on to another.
And there is a police officer who deposed an affidavit. I don't know whether you brought him for cross-examination.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So resolve that question.
Okay, thank you.
My lord, when you got the call at around 1 p.m., was Parliament sitting at that time or not?
How would he know?
It's not, I don't know. It's not a matter I paid my mind to, and like I said, my lords, the detail of the execution of the task we gave these troops lay with the subordinate commanders, and we trusted their judge to execute the assignment within the law.
No, my lord, the issue, the reason I'm asking is in paragraph 8.
Come again?
It's in paragraph 8.
Then you put it in that you say this in paragraph 8, then you see, if you leave it hanging in the air, assuming paragraph 8 really says that.
In this paragraph, no, rather paragraph 7, my lord, I'm sorry. Paragraph 7, where they are stating that at that...
This is the same paragraph you just left. Before you ask questions, we are now still on the same paragraph.
The same I wanted to conclude on it.
Yeah.
Yes, my lord. So at that time, when the deployment was being made, had you yourself ascertained whether actually police could not handle the situation?
My lord, the tactics subordinate command, I want to restrict myself to that one. In their estimation, it was an emergency. And I had to trust the IGP to support you.
And Mr. Kwame, if your neighbor makes an alarm, you first ascertain whether he is in danger before you go there. You say, but now why is this one making an alarm? Or you just go.
Or is the fire so bad that he needs another person to help him put it all forward?
Let me put it differently, right? Was the request specifically to deal with the situation inside the parliament or even outside the precincts of parliament?
In parliament.
In parliament. So you were specifically going to deal with the MPs in the house?
The detail, I think, should be best put to the IGP.
No, as you were deploying, were they being instructed to deal with the situation or the MPs within the house?
Maybe you can clarify dealing in what manner.
My lord, you know better what happened in the house.
I don't know, I wasn't there.
Oh, you don't know?
You are telling me.
Oh, it's good you don't know. Anyway.
But General, you said you got briefing. You are briefed of what happened. Answer the question. It's a simple question.
If you can repeat the question.
Were they specifically instructed to deal with the situation within the chambers of Parliament?
They were instructed to support the police to enforce law and order within the chambers of Parliament. Not to beat MPs.
No, to deal within the chambers.
Not to assault MPs, as you are saying.
So those who were earlier on deployed, you said they were there.
They were there. They are there even
Did
now.
they also join the mission, the operation?
When you say also, it means there are others. These were the very people that were committed to handle this mission.
So would I be right to say they were in the president's office before they were called?
They were in the precincts of Parliament, outside Parliament, not in the chambers, in the course of their normal deployment by loads.
before they were invited?
They were at Parliament in the course of their normal employment.
So lastly, in paragraph 8, you were talking of some UPDF officers who sustained injuries. Do you know, or have you got a report anyway? You are not there. Have you got a report who beat them up?
Yes, I was briefed, my lords.
Who in particular?
They were assaulted by the members of Parliament who were supposed to be ejected on the orders of the Speaker.
So all of them put together, they beat up the soldiers?
No, the ones who were ordered to move and they refused, and the ones who joined them to obstruct the security forces in the conduct of their work.
No further question, my
I have a question for General.
Yes, my lord.
In view of what had happened before at the courts of law, where soldiers or police were deployed, did you at any point think it was pertinent, or did you specifically caution your soldiers on their conduct while dealing with this emergency?
Yes, my lord, I was aware of the need to exercise restraint, and part of that informed the choice even to use that force at Parliament, because one of their core functions is VIP protection and handling. And these were VIPs, they were not armed, neither were the force that entered to help the police armed, your lord.
Now, just hold on. General Muhoozi, I seek to be educated. The primary function of the military, the army, is of course defense of our territorial area from outside interference, aggression, thank you. And then of course there are circumstances when the army is called in, when Mount Elgon is breaking down and engulfing people, you can come in. And when, as you rightly said, when the other law enforcement agencies are overwhelmed, then we can be called in. The request that was made to you was for the support of the military to intervene on what was happening in Parliament.
In Parliament,
as you said, I'm just using your own words, in Parliament. And you told us those who were sent there were even barehanded. They were not armed, if I got you right.
They weren't armed because the threat was such that...
What did they go to do which the police could not do?
They went...
CPS was nearby, Ginger Road is nearby, and I take it that even Parliament itself must be having some police force. So what was it that the army was called to do to members of Parliament whose only weapons is their better tongues and that type of thing? So what was the army called to do in Parliament?
My lord,
it was not a rowdy crowd breaking into shows of rich people like you and me, but just these are members of Parliament. They can be very dangerous with their tongues. But beyond that,
my lord, like I had said earlier, for the benefit of the bench once again, I want to repeat what informed my decision to assign the army unit then at Parliament to reinforce the police. The need was determined by the IGP, that he needed people to help him. And the parliamentary police, in his view, I think, was inadequate to handle the situation. He had options, yes, but they were not within the vicinity of Parliament. So there was need, it was urgent, there was a force available, and he requested me, and I approved the use of that force, my lord.
For me, my issue is the time, the sequence of events at the time. from my reading of the Hansard, the moment the speaker read out the names of the MPs she suspended, after just a few, maybe within a minute or so, she appears from the Hansard to have adjourned the House for 30 minutes and left her seat. Then the people evict the MPs entered. In that, how did you know that she was going to suspend the people and there was going to be a fight when the whole thing just took just seconds?
No sooner had she left, that is how I put it, than your force was
I don't think she had even reached her office to communicate. I don't know whether the sergeant at arms had already communicated to the Inspector General Police. Inspector General Police communicated to you, then you communicate through the chain of command to the soldiers at Parliament, for them to walk, first of all, to change attire, put on the suits, walk.
Like I said,
was there anticipatory deployment?
There's anticipation in what we do, but also, like I said, 1 o'clock IGP calls me, and the swiftness of the response indicates the idea that this was the force to use. Because they were there on the spot, and there was need, and it was urgent.
Was it because there was that order of the speaker, or like my lord has said, there was an anticipation that something may happen? And what was it?
There was anticipation, my lord, given the events of the previous day.
So you had prepared in advance?
No, the police had prepared. This is their docket. They informed me that day, and the force available was that one.
Just one from me about detention of civilians in military facilities. In this instance, we have evidence that some of the civilians were detained in military facilities. You said you acted under the police. As my brothers have said, there are so many facilities within Kampala, police facilities where you can detain civilians. Why should civilians be detained in military facilities?
In this particular case, my lord?
In this and general.
In this one, there was nobody, for the record, detained in any military facility.
Okay. And yes, generally, why should civilians go?
They are detained sometimes when they commit offences together with members of the armed forces.
Yes, just a moment. Hello, do you want to ask? Okay, yes, Mr. Mabirizi.
Thank you, my lords. My name is Mbale Mabirizi Chwanuka. I'm the petitioner in 49 of 2017. I'm going to be referring to your affidavit.
Yes.
In Mbale Mabirizi Chwanuka. So my first question to you, General, is you as a person, leave out your...
As CDF, not as a person.
Now, the CDF, the CDF who is Muhoozi. How did you come to swear this affidavit?
Can you put your question correctly?
That's my question. In view of the circumstances, in view of what you have been explaining, how you were not there, how did you come? How did you end up?
I am the head of the UPDF, and the UPDF was involved in this operation in support of the police. That's why, in my view, I was made to swear an affidavit by law.
So my next question is, if you are not in Kasese, would you swear an affidavit testifying what happened in Kasese?
That is circumstantial. I would beg the protection of court. I happened to be there when they needed me, and I swore an affidavit.
So would I be right to state, as I'm stating now, that you are being used as a gesture because you had the UPDF as a gesture to come here? And
who else can you use other than the CDF?
The person who commanded, who led those...
That person is under command.
My Lords, George Calimera again. Constrained to object to Mr. Mbale.
Yes, sorry,
Then
I forgot. Yeah.
And he has been told that the court will restrict to what the witness on. He's now asking why the Attorney General's chambers chose him as a witness. I think that is not within his knowledge.
If you think that it is irrelevant, you submit that it is very irrelevant.
My Lords, this is what I did the other day. You see, a cross-examination, I'm asking him on his affidavit how he came to swear it. And then he cannot object.
No, he has answered.
Okay, where did you swear it from?
From the Attorney General's chambers, my lords.
Who was around?
No.
My lords, give me my time.
Mr. Mbale.
My lord, this is cross-examination.
Mr. Mbale, we rule. We don't rule. We are the ones who rule. If your question is that there was no commissioner for oath, state that if there were 10 people, if I sign an affidavit now when the house is full, that was supposed to
my lord, that's now still
listen. If you think it was not commissioned, fine, then you put it to the witness that there was no commission. I don't know what the point is.
You see, this court is acting contrary to the Evidence Act.
Come again?
This court is acting contrary to the Evidence Act. The Evidence Act is clear on cross-examination. I ask what I think, the witness shall answer. But it's like you are leading the witness. I ask the question, then you say, are you saying that he never appeared?
I am not leading the witness. I am leading you to the contrary. About what you can ask and what you cannot ask.
My lord, this is a court of law.
I know better than you do that this is the court of law.
Yes. So why don't you comply with the Evidence Act? But if I ask, maybe my lords.
You tell me, okay.
You give me the time I'm supposed to proceed.
Mr. Mbale, I have ruled that there are questions you cannot ask. There are questions you certainly can ask, and I will not interfere. You understand?
My lords, you have
he did not sign it from where he knows everybody. He said he signed from the Attorney General's chambers.
My lords.
Will you please listen? Sit down. When I'm talking to you, sit down. He signed from the Attorney General's chambers. If your point is about who was there, he will tell you. How would I know? I don't know them. I only know the Attorney General. So how does it help? Because we're not here to go on fishing expedition and sit here up to 10 p.m. No. We want serious questions to be asked to the witness, and we will not stop you. But this one of who was there, if you're saying it was not commissioned, yes, you ask him that before who did you commission this? That's the point I'm making.
My lord, I respect your ruling, but I disagree with it. But I will proceed nonetheless. Mr. Mhozi, I put the question.
General Mhozi, not Mr. Mhozi.
General Mhozi. Who was around when you were signing that affidavit?
Okay, can you sit down, please? Is there any other cross-examination?
Yeah, I'm abandoning that.
No, I've told you to sit down. Is there any other cross-examination, Mr. Mbale? Is there any other person on your side? I set the rules. If I overrule a situation once, twice, you lose it. Will you please sit down? I'm about to ask you to leave the court. Mr. Mbale, is there any other person?
No, my lord.
Yes. Any question in re-examination?
No, my lord, we have no question.
No re-examination. General Mhozi, it's a matter which my lord raised, and I just want to dwell on it a little. What is your age? How old are you?
52, my lord.
52. So you were around, like many of us, when we saw the coup that brought Idi Amin into power.
Yes, my lord.
Yes. And you saw it. You might have been a youngster, but you saw it. So this is not a story or history which you only read like reading about Napoleon Bonaparte. The overthrow of Amin, Obote II, and then the dispensation which we have now. In case you don't know, the difference between the present army and the armies we have had are two. One, the army is made of educated people who can pick any book and read for themselves. who can go to any military academy and instead of writing about the gun, about bullets, can write a thesis about agrarian economy, can write a thesis for getting whatever commission you are getting, can write a thesis about political order, political economy, and so forth. That is a bonus for our country. Two, so far, the army has generally been looked at positively by the populace as a pro-people army. Don't you think that aspect of detaining civilians in military units, understanding that they were found with military people, they were found with military gadgets and weaponry, really, don't you think that stains that good image which we have about the army? Isn't it something the army should go and discuss?
I take note of your concerns, my lord. It's not institutional policy to detain civilians in military installations. Certainly we know the issues related to that one, informed by our history, my lord. And like you guided, it's something food for thought. We need to avoid as much as possible that kind of situation, my lord.
After this operation, did you do an audit? Or did you get a report that say, okay, we deployed, we did this, but what ABC happened, ABC, and we saw whether there were mistakes? People make mistakes, so they were not mistakes. You have to say everything was fine. UPDF was beaten by MPs.
And they folded their hands back, they did not respond.
We do
very unmilitary-like.
We do debriefs, my lords, and in this instance we delegated subordinate command to evaluate how the mission was executed and the lessons we can pick moving forward, my lords.
General Muhoz, Parliament is where the representatives of the people resolve on people's problems and the governance of the country. When the IGP contacted you, did you feel it necessary that given the special status of this institution that you should make some consultations with other authorities, particularly those in charge of Parliament, before making the order you made?
My lord, when IGP consulted me, first of all I trusted his judgment that informed the need for backup. But also aware of those considerations you've talked about, importance, significance of Parliament. It was a coincidence that on spot we had people who are competent to handle VIPs, and that's why we sent in that force at Parliament.
Otherwise, thank you so much, General Muhoozi David, for coming to court. If I recall properly, I think you're the first head of the army to come and appear in court about actions of the army. I don't know, I might be wrong. But nevertheless, whether you're the first or not, we thank you for taking of time to respond to court summons and throw lights on the matters which seek clarification for us to make a just and fair determination.
Thank you, Your Lord.
Okay.
My lords, our next witness is AIGP Asman Mujenyi.
Learned Attorney, should we break for lunch? 1 hour lunch, then we come and proceed until when I say we can now break. So have your lunch and prepare yourself for a long haul.
Let me show up with the 5 minutes and come and
Is it okay? Can we have quick lunch of 45 minutes so that 4 o'clock we resume? 45 minutes is sufficient time.
My Lord, we pray for 1 hour. Then we can go for a long haul.
Okay. So we will resume at 4:15. So yeah, we break and resume at 4:15.
We have watched this show begin. We have traveled the entire country in search for commercial farmers.
Cassava is now a cash crop in Teso.
Farmers from across Uganda have benefited from agriculture.
Somebody who is doing fish farming, this is an opportunity, a huge opportunity, in that the market and the demand is already available.
I realized there was potential in goat farming. I started with around 30 goats.
You don't need a lot of money to start, but rather the heart and determination.
Intending farmers is to have a positive attitude and start.
It doesn't need the person to have gone to school or to have not gone to school. Possibly keeping is one of the projects that have money.
You go home, you come back to harvested honey.
And who said there is no market?
Like that fish pond, where it is, I've stocked now 700 fish.
What I've seen in agriculture is that the market for produce is there.
All you need is you to make a difference.
Everywhere you go, people do just about the same things, but we thought if we could just put some spunk into agriculture.
Farming comes in many packages. It takes courage, determination, focus, and above all, the zeal.
I have a passion for animals.
Stop feeling pity for yourself. Don't blame it on anyone. Stand up and do something. Farming is fun. Join us on this program and let's make the world we live in a better place.
You, the viewer outside there, don't you see it is just lively?
At Seeds of Gold every Saturday only on NTV.
Prudential, with over 170 years of existence. Don't worry about your child's future education. Be happy with True EduSave and let's face life together. Tulinawi. Prudential.
Tonight on NTV.
And I was not wrong.
What are you doing here?
I made that terrible mistake. I did not have to be asleep to see your future. No, sir. I was wide awake when I saw that terrible premonition.
Tonight on NTV.
Nkwaniriza nnyo munnaffe atulaba ku NTV eno program tuwaye webale nnyo okunyiikiranga okulaba buli lunaku olwa Sunday. Program nzikiriza yatandika okukyusa ensi eno era ejja kwongera okukyusa ebiseera by'ensi yaffe bibeere birungi. Mwebale okukola emirimu, mwebale okwagala ebitundu gye mubeera. Weewaawo waliwo ebimu byempitamu ennaku n'enkwata ate n'obusungu mu kiseera kye kimu. Abantu bakyawalula ebikutiya by'ebisasiro ne babisuula ku makubo. Kaakati n'ogamba ono akisuddewa n'asuubira ani agenda okukijjawo. Kwegana ensigala nga neewuunya ebisasiro ne byetuuma ku makubo eyo. Mu kiseera kino ekyenkuba embeera bw'etyo tebeera nnungi naye ne mu musana lwaki tuba tumansa kasasiro mu mbeera eyo abantu abasomba ebisasiro basaba akasente katono kabawe babitwale mu bifo ebituufu awalina okusuulibwa ebisasiro. Nze Frank Olusin nziramu okukwaniriza olunaku olwaleero. Ku bench tulina omusajja yazirwanako naye ensonga n'aziwummula yeekolera mirimu gye ennaku zino abeera eyo mu kitundu ekya Otuke yazze Kampala eno nemugamba koze Kampala totuyitako. Yaliko omulwanyi mu kibiina ekya Kayiira mumujjukira n'abeerako omulwanyi era mu NRA be bamu abaggusa gavumenti eno eriko kati wali mu 86 abalwanira ddala okutuuka Barracks esemba y'ennene lwe yagwa eyali Emmengo. Omukulu Muhammad Mujimu abasinga nno lye bakuyita ebi Muhammad Mujimu naye nga gwe Isa Gogwa.
Naye nga nze Isa Gogwa. Erinnya erya Muhammad Mujimu
ntwawo okuwulira erinnya eryo Gogwa kitegeeza ki?
Gogwa musajja wa Mbogo
oba Gogwa.
Okay. Abasajja ba Mbogo bazzukulu ba
Kayiira. Kyewava oyagala nnyo Kayiira n'omwegattako ne mbuyeekera. Okay, naye abasinga bakuyita
Muhammad Mujimu erinnya eryo likoze okuva 1979.
79.
Yeso.
Twogera ku myaka 37.
Erinnya likoze okuva mu 1979 nga n'olunyingira obuyeekera bwa binayiisa mwanyina wa binayiisa. Anti nagamba nzikenyi bwe nti nyingira buyeekera anti gimaje
biseera
ebya wange
ebyalule
lule bajja awamba ekibuyawo twekalakasa fe twagala lule
byonna wabibanga mu ebyo.
Naliwo naye nga ndi kato
wali mulenzi wa fujjo
naliwo
mpulira akedi mako bakazikiza mu ngeri
bakazikiza kegatezawe tuwalira n'olunaku terwawera
abaali baagala lule bonna ne babuna
emiwabo.
Oli mu Kampala wano?
Nga ndi mu Kampala naye nga nsoma.
Bakuzaalawa?
Nze banzaala Butambala
ewaffe
ekibuga
we tuyitirawo ne tugenda wali mu kibibi omwaffe.
Anti kakati nzo ekibibi ke katawuni etawuni yaffe enkulu nze ndi wakati wa kibibi ne Kyabadaaza
wemwajjanga awo ne mweyagalamu akawungezi
tusula ebinusu byaffe mu
tawuni yaffe awo njagala nyo ekyaba ekibibi ate nabo batulaba bwe bali. So Butambala eyo gy'ozaalibwa?
Gyenzaalibwa.
Muzze ku Kampala?
Kampala tugizzeemu wano oluvannyuma lwa kubeera nti nvudde mu magye.
Wasooka kuva mu magye
okujja mu kibuga naye nga nakuliramu ne bataata bange mu Kasooto wino ekyali Kasooto ntaata emidala bagizimba ku bisooto bazimbazimba
byaggwamu ebisooto mpita waliwo obutondo
nze kati nze embeera eyo otuuka simanyi na biri muno neeno mbadde simanyi
tojja Kampala
sijja kutuukayo.
Okay. So tubuulire mukulu Mujimu ebintu by'obuyeekera ebyo obiyingira otya ki ekikuwaliriza?
Ekinyingiza obuyeekera
kuba wali mwana muto?
Embeera nali muto naye nga tusoma
79 walina emyaka emeka? Wali wawezezza 18?
Nalinga mu 15 bwetu naye nga
oli mutiini teenager?
Ndi muto.
So ki ekikuwaliriza?
Ekimpaliriza kubeera twaddukanga nali nsomera Katwe Nnuuru.
Likyaliwo?
Essomero likyaliwo. Naye nga tusoma tudduka
basajja baabo
tusoma tudduka naye nze nagamba ntya ndabye ku basajja bagenda mu buyeekera ate bagamba bwa wiiki egi nga gavumenti gikunyuddeko nengamba nze naye kangende mu buyeekera bwanyumanyina binayiisa bwempulidde
okusuula gavumenti
tugendera mu mmotoka ebikitu byaffe tukolera mu mmotoka naye okutuuka eri mu training enkuba netukuba nenjaga nziruke naye nga sirina wempita.
Mu trainingirawo olwo?
Nakawuka
eriyo Nateete
ku luguudo lwe Nateete olukukwata bwotulugenda nga training eyo.
Mwagala kusuula gavumenti?
Twagala kusuula gavumenti. Baatukuba mu lunaku lumu naddukira wajjajjange
obuyeekera tebwali butegeke?
Ensangi mitala
mwali temwetegese? Oddukidde ensangi?
Ndudukidde ensangi maze wiiki singa 3
weekukumi?
Neekukumi. kyenva nga kati ate nze nzizeeyo mu kibuga ewa taata wange.
No muwino atunda kyolo omuzeeyi.
Atunda masaati mapya. Waliwo omusajja Musinego yagamuwanga.
Muzeeyi Kamada.
Nze muzeeyi Kamada.
Atunda masaati
amapya. Atunda masaati amapya muwino.
Okomyewo.
Waliwo muzeeyi mulaba muyitanga Budala. Owulidde. Okomyewo. Ne mukomawo saakomerawo mu ssomero, kudda mu ssomero.
Olwo oli mu kibiina ki ku Nuuru?
Ku Nuuru nali ntuuse mu kibiina ekyomukaaga.
P6.
Nali ntuuse mu kyomukaaga. Naye nga Nuuru etera okusomesa nnyo Oluwalabu.
Korani, kusoma Korani.
Era yo Korani ngimanyi bulungi nnyo. Yakati ngenda okulaba batunoonya saa yonna. Abasajja bajja n'obwana bakakusonga nga bakutwala.
Bwana ki?
Obwana buli bwe bakwatanga bakwata muffe
nakawuke lwe mwabuna emiwabu.
Kakati
bujja bubalonkoma
babuganye nti tulage bulazi
nti yono
bwesongako busonga toyogera nga wekakusongako nga bakutwala manya nti gwogenze
towoza teri kuwoza.
bajja emirundi ng'esatu ku gwokusatu nalabako wabala nze tekanonkoma simanyi oba kantegeera naye nze nakalaba ne kayitawo. Naye emirundi ejaddako nga taata nzigalira mu kikabadda kyabeeramu engoye nga naasiwako ekufulu n'embeera omwo
ne buyitawo n'abasirikale.
Naye neŋŋamba nabeera mu dduka nze siina nawe neetaasiza kaŋŋendebwa mukyakanzire mu kyalo ebutambala
okunta ebbaasi simanyi zabanga bbaasi.
Bbaasi bezaali awo baziyitanga simanyi zimu
kirolo
mugongo gwambwa ezo nzizeeyo ebutambala. Kati wenzira ebutambala abatayagaliza omanyi buli kitundu kwa babaako ab'empiiga kati bawoza mutabani wa Kamada nno yazze n'emmundu ye gwe tolayo twakasu nali nakatwakasuti kange kaddugavu nga naye nali nkagala nnyo nga ndaba era bwe mba nkambadde mbeera wawaggulu nnyo
ne balowooza olinamu kasente.
Nedda bamanyi nina mbamu ne pisto wano
anti olinga abeeragirako.
Kati ngenda okugira nti abasirikale baabo nti baabo bajjagwa nti banoonya mutabani wa Kamada mbu yazze n'emmundu. Neŋŋaba ne byatuuse dda ate n'ekibibi. Kaakati abasajja nga babajja bakoma ku kibira kyekatabira ne baddayo batiddeyo. Olidde batidde embwa waliyo omuyeekera mutabani wani wa Kamada. Kaakati olulala ne bajja ne bakoma ku kyekiziiko nekibira ne baddayo. Neŋŋamba
batuuse
ekiziiko wano
bandituuka nawe
olwo ntandise okubeeranga ku nnimiro wansi.
Olwo jjajja agamba ki mu kyalo abawaka?
Jjajja anjokeranga muwogo wange nembeeranga mu nnimiro eyo gyembeeranga ntera okutuulatuulanga eyo naye si bbanga ddene nti nga ntutuddeyo ngenda okulya nti owaayo sulaiti ne muzeeyiruka bwe banoonya abasajja abagenda okuwamba ekibuga mu lwiiki egi emu
Kampala.
Ningamba yemu mkuno okubonabona kwembonaabona kuno buli kaseera seeyagala nabavubuka bannange
otyo
lwaki sigenda nenyiga wa muzeeyiruka bwe
anoonya abanasuula gavumenti
ate wiiki emu yokka owulidde. Kati nga ŋŋenda lwali na lwaggulu nga bantwali wa muzeeyiruka bwe
ani akututte?
Sulaiti antwali wa muzeeyiruka bwe amnyanjulayo namugamba nti tewali mutawaana muzeeyi nti nange nebyenyiwanyi wadde ebyokubeera n'okubeera nga banjigganya. Olidde
nti kambeegatteko.
Kambeegatteko.
Olwo kibiina ki ekyo?
Olwo tuyingira ekibiina kyani kyakayiira kayiira n'enkwanga ngera bw'onoolaba Museveni nani ne Salimu Sale ne kayiira yabeeranga na assistant we nga yenkwanga.
Mbalabaawo bakututte
bantutte kiro zaali sanga emu batulaganyisiza nkeera nti nkeera walo saawa eziti mwokye muwogo wammwe awerako n'emimmonde gyammwe. Jjajjange nabimugamba n'aginjokyera bulungi naye taata saamugamba ne maama nti tebamanyi nawo
ogenda mu buyeekere. Jjajja yamanya jjajja yayokya emiwogo n'agintera mu kikapu emimmonde gyange nintukwatagana mu ngalo jjajja omukyala. Olidde nintambula nenkola ki neŋŋenda saawa zaalinga netulinde okuva ku saawa emu mpaka saawa 4 kawungeezi
ez'ekiro tetulaba ku bantu bajja tutwala. Twaliwo tuwera abavubuka nga 7 tetulaba ku bantu bajja tutwala. kati ziba ziwera ssaawa nga 7 eyo 9 7 8 tulina okuwulira nga tuwulira omusuulu ogutegedde layini ng'ekyalo eri naye ng'ogiwulira evuga gu netugaba bannaye bye tuyingiddemu tetubitegedde
tetwabitenaaba bizibu
biyinza okuba ebizibu okugenda otutuukako omusajja nga tusimbisa foleni
kyeki ekyo
foleni kwe kusimba abantu basatu nga bababale bameka abantu abeyunze ku layini eno kati omusajja mu kifo kyotubalwa nti 1 2 3 ng'akuba mu kifuba 1 2 3 omusajja ng'atuumiza bannaye kyetwagizeemu kiki kino
akulaga kyogenda musikyamo
awo tutandise
mwegase ku musuululu mwasibirawo oluuki
tutambudde twatambula kumpi kiro kyonna abazaali zibunaatera kukya ng'ekibira twakyesozze dda naye tetwamanya kibira ki mwe twesozze era twamanya wa gye tuyise kuba biri ebiseera ng'otambula ogenda ku impiriyo naye ate ng'osooka kukwatawa
wetoloola eno
nokkirirebuzeebuze oleme kutegeera kuddeyo nti oba oyagala kuvaayo kutegeera bwa gye wavudde engeri ki gy'onoddayo kati nga tuyingira ekibira ekyo kyali Busujju erinnya lyakyo lyayitibwanga Agana School Combat
eyo mwe mwali mugenda okutendekera
Agana School Combat yakayiira nga tuyingira ekibira natweninga okumala emyezi 9
muli mu kibira
mu mwezi ogw'e10 nebatuyita Falcon Star tupassing out
mbalaba
netupassing out kati lumu tuba tugenzeeko mu wadigiz
tujje obaawo otandikirawo mu kitundu ekiddako mu kitundu ekiddako katukomewo tuwaye ekyagenda mu maaso tovaawo
Turning on your world. Next episode is brought to you by Alphabet. Win big.
Let's go, Lucio. What's the matter? You're trembling.
We have just killed a person. I've never done anything like...
We didn't kill anybody. We liberated Max. And he died sleeping. With no pain, without suffering. So beautiful. And he was happy.
Coincidence or not, now we'll never know the truth if Max is the father of Jorginho and Agatha.
Of course not, for God's sake.
#297#. That is *297#. Then follow the simple instructions on the menu. Alphabet. Win big every 30 minutes. Terms and conditions apply. Adults only. Play responsibly.
yeyongereyo tuwaye tuline Muzei Muhammad mujimu naye ng'erinnya ettuufu ye Googwa Isa okay omuzaalo we Butambala olwo kitegedde nti muyingidde Uganda Freedom Movement eyakayiira oba mwali byammwe bya kinyumu by'abaana bato
olwo nkitegedde nti kati tugenzeeko biri ebyagundi byali binaaka byamanyina binayiisa mmere bagituleetera nti mu nnyonyi ya mwanyina binayiisa nga bagireetera ne basuula mmere ne bagituleetera newedde okufumba naye kati bino namanya nti kakati wetukoze eki tugenze ku kiyusa ekyokukola ki ekyokuggyako omusajja omumpembe
ani oyo
Obote
akomyewo
ogwokubiri
nkulaba wamalayo kiseera kyeyo mu buyeekera
wakayiira nsuulira namalayo emyaka ndooza gyalinga 2 kale tegyawera bulungi naye kale gyaliyawo nga gyagala kukwata mu myaka 2
operation nga muzikolerawo
operation twazikolanga nga tuzikolera tulumba Kibibi tulumba egindi eno bayitayo Katonga eyo Masaka tulumba eno ku Lwebusujju eno bayitayo simanyi manyanga erabiddemu olidde nga tulumba Mityana eyo
ebikwekweto
biri omwo tulumbalumba ku poliisi obwebutyo obwalingamu ebiseera ebyo olidde situliko tunonayo emundu
nenga mulaba kirina future ekintu kitambula
nga kyali kitambula
mu kiseera ekyo muli eyo Uganda Freedom Movement ne Museveni naye ali mu National Resistance
era tusisinkana
nga mubasanga
era tusisinkana nga tetwekuba nga tetwekuba nga twemanyi
nga mumanya abanaabeera eno mu bikwekweto naffe tubeera
oluusi n'omu kubo bwe mubaako kapatisi kemulagamu nga kamaanyi akuyinza okuyamba awayamba ku munne namuwayo
omundu oba rounds ez'amasasi nga zizo
ekyakyambalo oba basasi owulidde naye nga essasi eryaffe terifulumira bwereere
lifuluma lina omugaso teri kwonoona
essasi limu lirina okudda n'emmundu emu nemagazini 3 era nomala olifulumya limu nitaddirako mundu munnange
bakubuuza wayonoonye lwaki wayonoonye
oba ekinnya
kibonerezo
kakumbi okamanya akakumbi
nabiwulira mpulira babinyumya ku mutwe
ate batwekaba kakumbi
naye kati ate abo nabaate tebaali benkanya kati bottaawo okendeeza mani power
ebintu ebyawanga omuntu asigaddewo kubeera nti abeera nti alina obumanyirivu mu tageti owulidde obutafulumya sasi eryo nerigendera bweki aba asigaddewo nga takubiddwa nkumbi
olina bojjukira bemwali nabo be batta mu mbeera eyo
mbalinako naye ebyo byabireka
ebyo byasigala eyo mulwanye
tulwanya awo tuzze nga
babakuba gavumenti webakuba
tukuba kati tugenze mu Wadigizi
yeweeyo
ekyali Kamengo
wali
kulwe Masaka ekibira ekyali Kamengo kati Wadigizi tugenzeemu nga tugenderedde okukola ki
eryo lyali linnyangamwe mulituumyeyo
section yaffe waliwo Wadigizi waliwo Falconista waliwo Agana School Combat waliwo simanya imanyanga mangi naye nga fega tuyinza okuba mu kibuga wano Kampala ne tutuyita kaki Kampala owulidde nga tulina amannya agaffe ag'ekinnamagye ag'ekiyeekera
mbalaba
kati tugenze nga tugende kuba Kibibi nakabasanda
Kibibi mu bantu bo wennyini
nga twagala mundu zaawo tuziwame naye omusajja yasetingawo saate 7 nga ziri awo mpitirivu
Kibibi ku poliisi awo we mwali mwagala okulumba ku masomero
gye yali asetinze saate 7 owulidde ne kabalakisi aka gavumenti awo twagala okuba senga tuba tubifunye ebimundu ebyo binene awo tuba tuyingira mpigi nga bagenyi owulidde kati tugenze tuorganizinga kumbe so nga waliwo ate mbega atulimu muffe ate zabadiza nti abayeekera bagenda okulumba Kibibi naye bazze beesomye twali abantu 15 tebatulindira kulumba Kibibi
baga tubasangeyo
tubasangeyo bakuba ekibira emiti nga gyegigwa bwe gukugwira nga gwekukola ki ngwe gusaanawo
bakubisaki
bikompola manyi ekibira emiti nga gyamaanyi masasi gaba tegamalaako nga miti gyegikutuka ntubuna emiwabo kumbe baganda baffe aba Museveni nabo bakiwulidde nti bannaffe baganda baffe babali bubi bazze
Kayira naye nga mumulabako Lutaakome
Kayira nga tubone ye
otyo aba Museveni bazze babayambeko
kati batusiŋŋaanye twabunyedde emiwabo kati nze bansiŋŋaana nga nina amagye genzibise nago amagye 7 naye nga go gaali magye nga gakatandika
abavubuka
gakatandika ne 20 bannagimaliriza naye nga nzibise nabo bali 7 nga nina emmundu yange egi emu nina Bennett 3 nina Grenade 3 kati basanga maze okukwasa abavubuka bali mbakwasiza owekiso n'omulala w'ekiso n'omulala w'ekiso omulala Grenade nesigaza Grenade emu neki n'emmundu egamba senga babeerawo nti waliwo ekimuguddeko mu bwangu afuneko wekola ki weyeetaasiza ne batukulisa olutalo bannaffe ba Museveni akakatundu bakayita makulungo webasiŋŋaana ekibira bakikudde makulungo
mpulirawe makulungo
kakati batugee banne mujje tugende twegatte mbagambye nti mulindeeko nze mumpe kitundu wenabasiŋŋaana nze nja kujja n'amagye gange kuba kati engeri gye tunoonya bannaffe abalala bagamba nti nze sigenda kubiddamu bannange
babirokose
nze mbirokose bivuddemu ebyo bannange sijja biddamu abalala nti nze mbiremeddemu kati obiremeddemu olagawa kati bwe tugenda okunoonya kayiira tumusiŋŋaane ekikundi kya kayiira gye tusiŋŋaane kati buli omu abunye emiwabwe nga bwolaba ekibira ekyo Kammengo kati nga abalala baddukidde Kammengo abalala baddukidde Makulungo abalala baddukidde simanyibwa abalala baddukidde
ate togende mu batuuze abatuuze nabo
bakuwaayo abamu bakuwaayo nairako ne muganda ebamuyitanga Ddumba Sulaimaani Ddumba muganda yadduka buddusinga ddaka bunyenye nze ŋŋenze tobimbuulira ebyo ne mugaa bamuzeeyi bagenda batta kati oba ogenze bamuzeeyi bagenda kukola ki kubatta kati we namuganda kyaba muzeeyi bagenda batta yadduka ayitawo mpaka ŋŋando wajjajjaffe
mu Butambale
n'agenda eyo teyayimirira waka netugamba nti amiina kale oba ogenzeeyo ogenda nze nange kasaba nga nti otusinkana Gombe mu kitundu gundi wetti
Gombe era Butambale
kaakati nange nakwata lw'Egombe n'abamagye bange 7
so bwotyo bwegatta ku NRA
negatta ku NRA
olunaku olwo ebyakayiira tawaddamu biwuliza
ebyakayiira saddamu biwuliza naye nabiwulizanga twakwatagananga
naye nga tokyali kati mu gurupu yaabwe
sikyali mu gurupu eyo
wali okizudde amaanyi tekyalina nga Museveni yasinga
nali nkimanye nti eyina
naye
olwokuba nti mwali mu kiseera batugirira tetwafuna atukuŋŋaanya mu bwangu bannaffe bonna basaasaanye ate bano nze ngudde ku bano ningamba nti kansalewo ikole ki ngende eno n'ekikondi kyange
obudde bwo bujja kutuutima wannyo naye mu bufunze NRA ebintu byagenda bitya
NRA ebintu tebyagenda bubi nnyo
bakuweerawo okutandika okukola
nze okubanga okuyingira mu NRA sayingiranga ku lutu
wajja oleda omanyi
nayingira ng'omujaasi
oli mutendeke
bali 7 be bazzibwa muki training ensanje musingo era natandikirawo operation tulumba ne tukuba ne tudda tunona emmere mu bitundu manzi simanyi wa tunona kapeeka simanyi wa tunona emmere olidde tunona eddagala eddagala liwedde mu guntu tulina oddinona
kunona kubba kulumba ddwaliro mbadde nga nti waliwo famasi mugenzi ogulayo ebibokisi
olidde
kubbayo bubyeyi
olidde nga bwetyo naye nga baba mu madda amadda yo ensanje
kiba kizibu
babaleeta ebiseera ebimu tuuka bulungi ebiseera ebimu babaleeta naye nga tulinako akasozi bakayitanga bakayita 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 kanziira akasozi ako ngaokalinnye nabwenaffe abamu bayabikirangako emitima nga tebamukubye bukubi sasi naye olwokuba nti bamuleeta supiidi nga olabika omutima nagwali naafa
fitness awo yali yetagisa nnyo
anti kakati nembeera nani ne Museveni kati
Museveni wali omulabako
Museveni nga mulabako biseera
gwe wali ani akukonvinsinga ani akuba akalimi wali odde ku NRA yali komanda kyoyo
komanda oyo erinnya sikyalijjukira bulungi saagala nkulimbe muganda wange kubanga nze okuvaayo eri bali batuukamu batukulisa olutalo nabaganyisa nze ngenda kujja n'amagye gange
so NRA wakolera mu section eya Luwero wali Luwero wokka
Luwero bitundu bye Luwero gye nali
ne mujjanga mwolekera Kampala
era nze okuyingira NRA ne tukolayo operation ntonotono ne banziza ku escort ya Sesanga
namuwulira
wamulira yafa kati bwenzira ku escort ya Sesanga yalinga mbega wa government IO
intelligence officer
kati Sesanga we ne bajja mukubira ewakiso batukuba ewakiso mukama waffe ne bamukuba
nga mufeffeta
omukono guno n'okugulu kuno ne kwefuula ne kuddawa kati nenwanagana nnyo ne wakitooko ye nenjifuna necommunicating nga n'abasigaddewa ensanje nti bamukubye naye abasajja bakyatuliwubi bakyatukuba naye ndavu twagezaako
mwalinga bamekaawo
twali 3 waliwo omuvuuka omulala kaali kato nnyo bakayita Muhammad Kabali owulidde waliwo n'akalala simanyi erinnya ndyerabiddemu nako owulidde nga ffe beesikoti baani Sessanga kaakati ne tugezaako okulabika nti tumuwalula tukubagana n'abasajja tuba tukyamuwalula bannaffe ne batuuka ne batuyambako ne bakuba abasajja abaali mu Wakiso mugundi mu Wakiso
abaali baboolekeza
ne tokika Sessanga ne tuddayo kusiikibba ensanje. Nali njagala nnyo olutalo ne Kataaba.
Yasooka bulungi Sessanga?
Yasooka bulungi. Naye natuuka kusiikibbe ne ntuula kusiikibba omusajja gwe tututte tawona tetuddayo tunaddayo ddi mu lutalo.
Mwe beesikooti ate?
Ate ffe tubeesikooti be tetulina muvaako namuddukako.
Noddayo mu nsiko?
Namuddukako ne bankwatira akatale ka mmese ne banteeka mu kinnya odduka otya ku mukamaawo. Naye nga nze ngira banne bazze bambadde ebyambalo ebipya. Ningamba bannange kyetukola wano kyekiki bannange bakona ku paketi ate ffe tuli mu busingiri bwe tuzinga obusingiri obumanyi taaba omuganda tusiba tetufuna chansi yakujjako eno oli buduukaduuka owulidde
nga
kituluma kyekyanzirusayo no kwambala ku combat nibanteeka mu kinnya kumpi mwezi mulamba lyekkomera
solitary confinement
katale ka mmese
tolina gwoyogera naye oli mu kinnya
kati bambuuza nsonga ki ekulesaawo mukamaawo nabagamba bannange nze ndobye ndabanga byendiko sibitegeera era nabanyonyola nze bannaffe bambala bulungi ffe tuli nze nga mbeerawo ku busiikibbe naalyawo ki sijja kubeerawo ate nga ne mundu naye enyumira manyi bwebanga etandisa okukaaba bobanga bali mu mupiira mubanga bali mu kapiira
wakati mu kufa golabawo sanyu
ng'etandisa okukaaba bulungi mubanga bali mu kapiira ogenda okulaba nga ogobadde olwana naye asituka dduka oyimuka n'okuba waliwo nemukasiri omulala yafiirawo Makindye anti mulema bamulekera ebikompo bamulekera amura kumpi namba mu kaluumu mu fulaati namba 2 bamulekera kumpi amura namba awo mulema talinaako magulu yali musajja wobote kati tumaze okuba Makindye abasajja badduse ye yasigalawo naye nga tomwomu
akyakuuma
tomwomu ffe tuli eno wansi atulaba bulungi nnyo tumanyi ne Kasirye yafiirawo naye yafa lwakuba nduulu alaba abantu badduka amagye gali gadduka agali mu barakisi Makindye
amula yagikuuma mpaka
ate twamuwonulayo nekkunkula twamupima nti ali mu kifumu gundi mu fulaati netukasuka nti tanka looping neyiwahoolo wansi naye nakka wansi gyali nakati munagagga
mwali mu Kampala muno
simanyi kati wali bwa mu Kampala kuba musajja w'engulu naye nagagga muwulira
yasimatuka kwolwo
yasimatuka
olwo nga gwonyumirwa
twagala tumute naye ati amateeka tegamukkiriza mutta
kyeŋŋamba nti emmundu zivugaawo abantu bafa golaba bitambula bulungi
kati bwobanga gwogoba adduka
abasajja abeera mu byokula naka tujja mu kitundu ekyokusatu tuwaye ekyagenda mu maaso tukomawo.
NTV, turning on your world.
Coming soon on NTV.
Money. The making of money, which is business, and the things that affect this process like policy.
Any company that comes here and is domiciled in Uganda becomes a local company. I'm not satisfied. If I had my way, we must be innovative in approach.
How do they connect? How can they make for opportunity for you?
How best is our industries and how best are our manufacturers able to handle whichever change comes up?
Join the first real business discussion on TV in Uganda.
The economy is expected to expand at a faster pace.
Last year, the government of Uganda did a fantastic thing.
We must think outside the box.
As we thresh, explain, demystify, and dig for opportunities here on The Link. Coming soon, only on NTV.
On the next episode is brought to you by Alphabet. Win big.
Are there things that men can do to make themselves attractive?
If you have your paper, if you have your money in your pocket, why do you care?
So before I look into the pockets and everything, I need to be attracted. There must be something that pulls me.
The world where women needed men to have money and provide for them is gone.
The ladies there would want to see someone who is an asset. You have skills, and these skills can be of value to them.
Peter, you know where men go wrong. Me falling in love with you and me being your wife does not literally mean that I cannot like any other person.
Join us this week only on Men as we talk about men and keeping yourself more attractive.
297 hash. That is star 297 hash. Then follow the simple instructions on the menu. Alphabet. Win big every 30 minutes. Terms and conditions apply. Adults only. Play responsibly.
Katugende maaso ne tuwaye tuline Muhammad Mujimu ye wawumulira ku rankaki
nawumulira nze nafuna kopolo mu nsiko
wabaji
atera ko nawumulira ku kopolo
kopolo
ate nga nakolanga emirimu jaba opanani paratuni commander nenkola emirimu jaba OC nga je nkola naye nawumula ne kopolo yange
n'okiviiramu awo
nja kubuulira tutulagira mu maaso
obudde tusigaza eddakiika nga 11 naye mu bufunze NRA mugguka mutye Kampala tubulira olunaku lw'e Kampala
kakati anti tuli nsanje bambuuza lwaki odduse ku mukamaawo nti mbagandize nenda debate ne bwenti nga bwe nakugambye kati wayita akabanga katono ngenda okulyanga bampita kwesikooti ya Sessanga banzikiriza ku training wingi wansi ani ampita afande kamu kama mbiserebe yali OC training wingi nga ye mukama wa training wingi yonna yabayekera nga mpita nga ntwala wansi eri okutuuka eri nsiŋŋaana ebimotoka babipakinze emotoka ziri ezi 5 skania ennene ziva kuno n'eri n'amagye gali ku paredi mangi gava kuno n'eyo agavudde mu training kati sitegeera kigenda mu maaso kati wayita akaseera katono bafoneningisa amagye bamaze okugafoneningisa galinnya emmotoka ndi awo wansi bakyali awo wansi ngenda okuli afande kamukama antegeeza nti okuva olwaleero gwe oli oyitibwa RA 22679 kopolo Muji Muhammad sayambalako kulanzi kopolo bambuusabuusa mulundi gumu
ye namba yo
enamba yange RA 22629 kopolo Muhammad Mujimu
njiraba wano
esebo kakati natemerawo saluti nimwebaza mukama wange
nti ompadde amadala
kyampa eddala lyompadde nininyirawo nemoroka nangamba emoroka ezo zikwasiddwa olina zitwala ku fronti nzitwalira baani nzitwalira Salimu Sale nzitwalira balikondere nzitwalira batunyefunze nzitwalira bakagame nzitwalira bakasirye eggwanga bafune okulaba engeri ki zibagenda zigabanya
badistributing
era nga nze zigaba mbala amagye bemmanya nti magye kigano 10 galina okuweebwa battalion gundi
olwo front eriwa
front etuse ebusega wanu ku kibira wansi naye tetunaba kukimalako kino ku kitoogo wansi nolidde
nenabinga erisaidi awo waliwo ensiitaano y'amaanyi
kati batandise enabbinga nti baali basimbiyo emizinga nga miyitirivu nnyo nga gyonna gifendinga Kampala kakati ntandise zigaba tuzigabye tunafande Salimu Sale tuzze nze nayingira mu bataliyani yange yedda eya Salimu eya third battalion eya Lumumba nsooke banziyizemu ate banteeke ku esikooti nzize mu bataliyani yange bwe njiddamu bataliyani yange bagiyisa kuki Busega mpaka Nateete kwe yayitira kuba abwali basunsulyani mwe mugenda kwata jini mugende mukwate ki mulago simanyi kololo simanyi mugende mukwate entebe simanyi kikiri amateka nukagende gakwate radio Uganda simanyi wetyo naye eyange bagiyisa Nateete wano ng'eyina okuwamba kusooka okuwamba olubiri ne Makindye
olubiri emmengo ku Bulange
naye nga jjukira twali emabega eri
olubiri kyali kitya ku lubiri mu ddakiika
lubiri anti kati tuba tugenda ku lubiri awafanda alikondere yafiirawo Nateete alikondere wamuwuliranga
ikondere ye namuwulira
yafiirawo Nateete
nawulira n'omulala gwe bayita Sabata yafiira naye mu lubiri
Sabata yafiira ndo ye wa mu lubiri
mwali mwolekera
wa mu lubiri tuluyingira kakati tutuuka ku lubiri nze abantu babalagidde bateekinge kava nga olubiri bululaba tuleetolodde naye nga bwolaba balagidde bateekinga ekava
mundu ekaaba
wesirisa nti bukasi oteekinga kava olina kusirika
olyakuba batakyakulaba
kati nga twagala twokye amura ogitegedde
mwebatereka
etterekero ly'ebyokulwanyisa amaterekero gaalimu amaterekero ngaaga 3 nga twagala tusooke kwokya amaterekero kegamba senga nti omuntu ayagadde ate bino bimuweddeko abyakuba ebyasi bimuweddeko okuddayo nga weriwo akamuliro twalinnya ekisemi nti abantu 6 ekisenge ekyolubiri kumpi n'eri wali geeti eyingira naye eno nga kayanja eno kati netwolekeza RPG nanti tanka mu amura nze Kayumba Nyamwasa Kamuntu Salimu Sale Lumumba mutadeko ne Lumumba ne Kasirye oyo gwe nagambye yafiiridde Makindye yafiire Makindye ng'akuba enduulu oluvannyuma netwolekeza ebikompola mwamura era amura ne zijja tugenda okulazinya okomulisanisa okutulika zokka amajeni Salimu Sale n'alagira amajeni ne gatandika okuwalampa ebisenge okuzingako olubiri terwatuliisa nnyo
baali badduseemu abasenga
nti badduseemu balaba eri watulika
kozi bwe mba mulumba mu mbeera bwetyo omulabe mumulekerawo ekkubo
mulina omulekerawo wayitira era n'abalala bawanikanga buwanisi nga bala tebakyalina kyakukola
olwo
Kampala agwa kati enkeera waalwo tugenze tukube Makindye
era Barracks
simanyi bamuyita Katabi ku Lwentebe naye tugizingireko tugenda kutuuka kuge Katabi nga go gazinze gawanise ddeki emikono
twabivudde mudda
twagasimbya foleni nakugakyajinga buntu bwe galina kyaji mu nsawo
kyaji kwe kujjako olira byalina
n'obyezza n'olidde kati bwe tutuuka Makindye tiwaliwo nnyo bugubi bw'amaanyi kye twalirooza ssaawa yalinga emu nga yetugimaze
obudde bugenze omwami mugimu naye nga amagye bwemwamala okuwamba byonna nga bwe byaliwo ogavaamu mwaka ki
amagye ngavaamu 1994
tewalwamu
emyaka giri 10
nga mmaze okuwamba okuva
1994
lwovaamu babasiibula naki babawaayo kakyolu
anti twakuba emundu netugendera ddala mpaka kaya ku boda ne Zaire netumalayo netumanya tukiriyalinze naye nga nali njagala kuvaamu mu bwangu kuba batugamba nti olwamba ekibuga nga tuvaamu naye tugenda okugira nti bannaye basajja no bajja basinzira bakomawo nga tugende mu maaso kati navaamu twakuba emundu nenvaamu 94 naye nga navaamu lwa bulwadde kuba biseera eyo twalekera muzeeyi mu kuwamba tumaze okuwamba tulekera muzeeyi Kotido nali nkuba emundu bagiyitanga GPM General Purpose Machine Gun nga nene tesobola kuyingira mu baasi yamaanyi ate nene tesobola mulyango gwa baasi eyitamu ne basala bagiwanike katanda waggulu ku baasi
nobeera
ku baasi waggulu neera nawanga andoodingira amasasi mu magazini yaayo magazini gagopaganini bwegati nolidde netubeereyo waggulu kati tuba tugendera tunayitera okuyingira Mbale tutwala muzeeyi Kalamojja basi ne bataninga bweti naye teyatuuka ku ttaka waliwo olukonko lwagikwata nze nasooka wansi omundu eri nenzira ku mugongo nenkutula omugongo guno kati gwe guno guvaako obuvune buli kaseera
gumyansa
gutujja sikyalina kyensobola olidde sikyalina kyensobola
n'obivaamu awo bakujjawo sibira mu ddwaliro
muzeeyi yantwala mu ddwaliro mwenyini n'emmotoka mobile MRS eyiye manyi ku buli konvo yiye kubaako mobile MRS kati nantwala mu ddwaliro muzeeyi tuba tuvaayo tugenda tumaliriza olugendo waffe lw'Kotido muzeeyi naye yama okunzijanjaba mpaka lwendiwona naye yampaako ku ka first aid akakembaale mpaka kati saddangamu
kumpala simulabangako
newe munoonya simulaba kuba munoonyereza ebbanga lya myaka nga 10
ku mikolo togenda ndaba independence ndaba
mikolo naye akuyisaawo akuyisaawo omutuukire omugambe ebyo simanyi moloka zaatukubira egindi naawe simanyi biki
yebbaluwa eno gy'owandiika
ebbaluwa eyo gyempandiika eyo esobole okumundabisa era njagala nnyo andabeko antegeere nti omusajja wange ono ayantwalanga ekotido
abantu bebalaba nnyo tuwaye mu state house eyo nababeera kutuwaye ku sande saawa nga zino kakati bakulabye enkiboba kati ono gwowandiikira mwami Museveni nkuteekamu ekitiibwa n'okwebaza okukola emirimu yala 822629 kopolo mujimu Muhammad Scott wa Sesanga n'ebyatuukawo n'obinnyonnyola ebyali ensanje byonna kandabe accident ya basi yino ojogeddeko I know you are busy all the time nkimanyi oli busy ebiseera ebisinga naye njagala okujjukiza bino mu 1983 twali ku parade Katale Kamese you instructed us to fill a form detailing how one would wish to be appreciated mwajuza ne form mu nsiko
twajuza form mu nsiko sebo abali mu nsiko eri 82 83 84
nga mwaine suubi
twajuza form
ologamba
naye yatugamba nti anaayita e Busega
oyo
Katonda gw'anasaasira n'ayita e Busega omwana we ne maama we ne taata we ne mukyala we tebagenda kuddamu kubonaabona ekyo yakitusuubiza
era abatabonaabona we
gye bali
balaba
nze sebo nno njagala omulageko ne wensula akafaananyi asibuka ategereze otuke
gyosula
ate nekyantwalayo kimanyi nabulwa gwe ampola andi nga beŋŋambako banga nfe twabatwalayo
era
naye natuuka otuke kyembadde nkolera okuva egyo emyaka gyonna gyembaddeyo nfune okuweerera abo abaana oyo yakoma mu 6 naye nali misibwe mwongerayo naga ng'ate banne bawala bakulirira neŋŋana kankwate ku boki bawala naye nga nkola bwentyo okwewola
osobola kye motuke
maliba
oli maliba maliba galimu kasente era kali in 1997 when we were retiring from the army chenda musanvu okay wadde wabadde ojjukira chenda mwena government yatugamba tufune liizi mu district land board mbivunula mangu tusobole okukolayo engeri y'okulima okuvaamu ku ssente commercial farming nafuna eka butaano empigi naye munnange gavumenti ate nebusaawa entangawuzi zonna ze wali osimbye ne bazisaawa ng'oyise mu nnaku ensonga nagigoberera naye bwate mwavaamu kalungi kaakati no mbadde nkusaba n'obuwombeefu I humbly request you ojjo nyambe ku nsonga y'obulamu naddala ku kabenje ka baasi akandekera ebisago byenkyayina guno gwaka mwami mugimu bwagamba mu bbaluwa ye
netulakita yange munnange gibajjo yansuubiza nga nkyali mu nsiko
yeri gye wajjuza mu fomu
neika 15 kubanga bye byali mu nsiko ate ne batuwa neyifa tuva kaya tujje tubifune ku Republic House ng'ekyali Mmengo
mwane suubi
batuwa neyifa etusasule
kibayita siyaasa
nedda teyali siyaasa omanyi kati abantu abadda mu bifo ebyo bwe twamala okuwamba bateekawo ate abantu abatalinya kukanziira ye nga takufaako ayogera na luzungu oba tolumanyi tebimukwatako
kale n'omaliriza nga weebaza ng'era olina essuubi nti president commander in chief omukulu ddala ow'amagye n'ebitongole byonna ebyokwerinda anakuwuliriza n'ateekako omukono mugimu Muhammadi olina essuubi banaakujjukira
bajja kunzijukira kubanga byenjogerako byonna babitegeera bulungi
tolina kyolimba
sinaamu kyennimba sinaawo kyentaddewo kyange
waliwo abajja ne batugamba twafiirwa entwe zaffe luweero bikino nombuuza nnyumizaayo emboozi ya ddakiika 5 ku lutalo naaga akanzije naabula nga talina kyamanyi
kale byenjogera ebyo
yes
era nja kwongera okubyogera
tukweyanziza
buli lwe naafuna esebo
ensonga eno giremereko tubeere n'essuubi nti banakujjukira
buli nafunamu akasente akantuuse
abazirwanako ababanja bangi bempulira abazirwanako nga gwe naye katubeere n'essuubi webala okukkiriza okujja ku programu boddayo mwotuke batulabire tubagaye nti tubaagala nnyo ekampala eno bebale n'okubeera ku NTV nga balaba oyo ye Mzeyi Muhammad Mujimu omu ku bazirwanako yasookera mu kibinja ekyakayira Uganda Freedom Movement neegatta ku NRA National Resistance Army era n'abeera ku kibinja ekyalwana ne basuula Kampala mu mwaka ogwa 1946 amagye n'agavaamu oluvannyuma mu 1997 tubebaza okulaba gye musinziddeyo n'olunaku olwaleero nze Francois
The Timeline is brought to you by
Everywhere You Go, Western Union,
Go TV, live it, love it.
In a letter from the President of Uganda, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, to the Minister of Finance, Matia Kasaija, the President suggested that Facebook is taxed. That won't only bring in 1.4 trillion Uganda shillings a year, but the President suggested that this will help you people who are rumormongering. There's too much gossip. It will get you to be more productive. Now, the first thought that came to my mind is, you man, why don't you stay in your lane? And then I was reminded, it's the President. Every lane is his. First things first, how will this work? 100 Uganda shillings off you, umuntu wa wansi, every single day. 3,000 Uganda shillings every month. 36,500 Uganda shillings a year.
When you compare Uganda to the rest of the world, most especially in terms of our internet penetration compared to our neighbors, Uganda is currently, by December, around 42% internet use penetration. And then also, if you compare to Kenya, which is about 85%, and we're in the same economy, competing, I really feel the government has rushed so fast to tax these platforms. And if it is true that they are going to be taxing them, I feel like they're misguided. It is too much tax for someone that has already paid tax on airtime, that has already paid tax on data, that has already paid tax even on the gadgets they use. There's only about 25% who are established businesses, that are using Facebook to market their products and also using Facebook to reach out to their clients. Now, it means about 75% are not established business people or business brands, but are using Facebook to earn something. Take an example. We have so many youth that are looking for jobs today, and many of them have been encouraged to go and do practical subjects, learn carpentry, learn making all the things that we use in our houses. And they are trying to use these gadgets, to use these streams to market their businesses. Now, if you tax such a man who doesn't even have capital, and now they are laying a strategy that is going to tax the tools that are helping you get employed. Let's first attract the investors. Alibaba is investing heavily in Kenya. Alibaba is the world's largest e-commerce platform. They can supply this country every single day. Now, if you have Alibaba in this country, you are very right to say that we can introduce the tax. If you have Amazon offices here, if you have eBay offices here, that is the point where now you have to go back to the drawing board, that Amazon is here, eBay is here, Alibaba is here. They are trading heavily. They are supplying people in this country. Let's tax them. Then that is the time when you need to bring out the tax tax so that it can bring in some revenue stream, because Ugandans are paying those platforms to sell here. In fact, what I would say is government should invest more in making the internet cheaper and having more people transact on these platforms.
There we go. So it's up to you to decide on whether you pay 100 Uganda shillings per day or switch to the post office. As you do that, don't forget that MTN Pulse has the best data deals ever. All you have to do is dial *157#. Join MTN Pulse with no fear. For more lowdown on MTN Pulse, log on to www.pulse.mtn.co.ug. And if you're looking for some excitement, you can get that on GoTV. A decoder goes for 76,000 Uganda shillings only. And on Select 3, the best of wrestling is waiting for you. Please make sure that you keep in touch with us on our social media platforms. That is Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The Timeline 256. From Uncle D and The Timeline, let's catch up on the next episode of The Timeline.
That Timeline was brought to you by...
Have no fear. Show some skills with MTN Game Plus. Visit games.mtn.co.ug and choose from over 1,000 awesome games. Everywhere you go, MTN.
Uganda to almost anywhere in the world, starting at a transfer fee of Ugandan shillings 6,000.
Western Union.
I will lay down for you in the center of that ring.
Who can stop them? SmackDown Live. Prudential, with over 170 years of existence. Don't worry about your child's future education. Be happy with True EduSave, and let's face life together. Tulinawi. Prudential.
Coming soon on NTV.
Money. The making of money, which is business, and the things that affect this process like policy.
Any company that comes here and is domiciled in Uganda becomes a local company. I'm not satisfied. If I had my way, we must be innovative in approach.
How do they connect? How can they make for opportunity for you?
How best is our industries and how best are our manufacturers able to handle whichever change comes up?
Join the first real business discussion on TV in Uganda.
The economy is expected to expand at a faster pace.
Last year, the government of Uganda did a fantastic thing.
We must think outside the box.
As we thresh, explain, demystify, and dig for opportunities here on The Link. Coming soon, only on NTV.
This is NTV.
This program is rated PG. It is suitable for children ages 8 and above, but parental guidance is advised as it might contain mild violence and mature situations.
Ya se ha visto que el dinero es más fuerte que la sangre. No solo se heredan bienes, también se heredan los males. La ambición, la codicia rompen lazos familiares. Y son el pan de cada día, la traición y la venganza. Entre la familia rey se respira desconfianza. De ser el dueño del poder, todos tienen la esperanza. Son el crimen y el engaño lo que a todos amenaza. Y por eso entre la guerra vivirán. Y por eso entre la guerra vivirán.
You really can't fail. This is one of those things when you really only get one opportunity.
Regardless of what I can or cannot do for the raise, the information I received to catch Ronco Abadi poses a lot of pressing questions, some of which might be worth investigating.
Do what you have to do. The day hasn't come when a Malvito gets to intimidate Everardo Ray.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
us home.
I just want to have the peace of mind that I will be able to conduct my business in peace. That's all I want. Of course, that I would be willing to make the first payment in cash as a sign that I'm acting in good faith.
What did they say?
They said they would call me in a while. Lino, tell me something. Are you busy now? Tell me whether or not you're busy right now. Good then. That's good for you. I will see you soon then. It was not my father's hand, you're sure, right? No, because it wasn't wrinkled.
How are you such an idiot? How can you make such a stupid joke?
Mr. Vado Ray, how can I help you?
It's important that we come to an agreement, but right now. Yes, it's concerning what we talked about over dinner with Anaya.
But listen here, I already explained to you that without the proper guarantee, I sincerely cannot...
Look here, let's not talk about this over the phone. If you come over to my house, we can discuss it in detail, okay? I'll send you the address in a text message. See you soon. Carmen, dear. Now it's the moment to give it all. And when I say all, I do mean all.
The Ray Mansion.
And is it possible to know where the hell you were before?
Hello, Mother.
Hello, my darling. Where were you before?
Oh, just somewhere.
All right, I won't scold you for not coming home to sleep, but I'm saying I just get worried.
Oh, come on, Mother, please.
Well, it's just that I get worried about you, Guillermo.
I don't know how to tell you this, Mother, but I, want to ask you for Julia's hand.
What are you doing now?
Imitating a motto.
Uh-huh. Now I really don't understand a thing, huh? Have you gone crazy or what?
Daddy, what are you doing asking Grandma those things, huh? I'm the person you need to ask about getting married. Or not.
Ray Corporate Headquarters, Mexico City.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, I came to see Mrs. San Vicente. Is she here?
Money is not here yet, but she'll be here later. Would you like to wait?
Yes, thank you. That's very kind. Julia, you know all of the operations of the Ray Group very well, don't you?
Yes. Well, I may not know all of them, but for the most part.
Then tell me, you should be aware of one of Vado's transactions with some apparent buyers abroad, isn't that right?
Listen here, counselor. I know you're here to give support to Mani.
Yes.
Well, so am I. I'm trying to organize some documents here because that's what she needs.
Yes, I understand, but well,
I will never allow myself to be Vado's executioner.
Unfortunately, it might be the other way around.
What do you mean?
Yes, listen, because of what Vado did, he could be your executioner.
Okay, no, I don't understand. You'll have to excuse me, I have a lot to do.
Julia, listen, I know Vado made you sign documents that really involve you terribly with a lot of business that the Ray Group has conducted. And they, unfortunately, incriminate you.
Ricarda, give him his meals on time, okay?
Yes, Vina?
And don't let him have any sweets.
Oh, but why not? All sweets are so delicious.
Yes, but sweets aren't good for children, you dummy.
You're the dummy. Anyway,
listen, I said no sweets, understood? And don't let him take a long nap, okay? Because then he won't sleep at all at night.
And since when do you know how much a child needs to sleep or not? Tell me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Listen, Ricarda, if I'm telling you to get him to bed early, it's because you'll get him to bed early. You understand?
Listen, you're not going to teach me how to raise a child when I was the one who raised you.
Oh, yeah? And look how I came out.
Yes,
she's right. Okay, yeah. Just don't spoil him too much, okay?
I feel very happy seeing you like that, honey.
And I'm very proud of the way you're changing these days, Fina. Yes, I know.
All right, I'm leaving. Nana?
All right, son.
I'm going to the ranch. See you there.
Take
Bye.
care, my love.
Mom,
God
my blessing.
Bless you. Go with God.
Daddy, wait a minute.
All right. What happened?
Are you serious about marrying Julia?
Yes, very serious.
What if we get married together?
What?
Yes, you marry Julia, I marry Amato. At the same time, I think it'd be really cool, right?
Oh, don't get crazy now, Fina, huh? Our lives are complicated enough as they are, don't you think so?
We saved some money. I'm leaving. Bye-bye.
I'll take everyone all together.
Granny.
Girls, that's enough.
Oh, yes. I'll fix
think about
everything.
it.
Oh, I know how to make really nice arrangements. No, I'm going to make the arrangements. Yes, I can. No, don't even say that you can make them better because you can't.
Yes?
Mrs. San Vicente, this is Laureano.
It's going to be so...
I just called you to say goodbye. I wanted to tell you that you are a gift from God to me. That my life's been very different since I met you and finally knew where I came from. And that I feel very proud of having the same blood of a woman, such a beautiful woman, of such a beautiful human being. Well, till next time.
Let's go, Fina.
Goodbye.
Bye.
My son. Is this how you are going to leave?
Yes, just quietly, like I showed up.
Well, that's where you're wrong. I'll go with you to the airport.
Thank you, Pedro. It's not necessary. I'd rather just say our goodbyes right here.
No. There's no way I can allow that. You're so stubborn, huh? You didn't even tell me that you were leaving.
I'm going to miss you.
I'm going to miss you as well.
You thought I would leave here without giving you a goodbye hug? Come here.
I told you I'm taking you. Huh?
Fine. I thought I would leave quietly, silently, just like I came, right?
Well, I'm glad you didn't do it, you know?
Yes, I already said goodbye. Goodbye to Mrs. Manuela, and fine, let's make a deal. If you come with me, we'll leave without making noise, just you and I.
All right, then.
All right.
A deal is a deal, huh? Oh, God, I hate goodbyes.
So do I.
I just can't believe that Vado is capable of doing something like this, you know?
I don't want to scare you, but the situation is very delicate. I just wanted to give you a heads up so that you'd be prepared.
Prepared?
Yes. I'm asking you to let me help you. It's a situation where you could be implicated in Vado's wrongdoings. Some really bad things.
But I always kept everything in order. The documentation was perfectly classified. It was so neat. Oh, why the hell?
Listen, you signed all kinds of documents and now they could be used against you.
It's that, no. Really, Vado wouldn't do that to me.
Listen, Julia. Do you really think Vado wouldn't do it? You know him better than I do, and you know perfectly well what it is that he's capable of.
Cuando se te da poder, entre más tienes, más quieres, se te hace fácil vivir.
Thank you, mister.
And what's this all about?
To give a little snack to the banker. He should be here soon.
And I suppose I'm part of your snack too, right? Or did you ask me to wear this dress just because you like it?
Listen, you're not a little snack. You're a buffet, my princess, and you need to look spectacular and daring, so the banker can't even think about refusing.
I really don't like your games, Vado.
Calm yourself down. Everything will work out well, okay?
By the tone of your voice, I will also be offered to him, right?
No. Don't get it twisted. He won't buy you. He will do nothing more than borrow you. It's necessary.
Okay, you're saying that Chino walked out of the Redoxon campaign? Are you really serious now, Lorenza?
Rosario, do you have a minute?
What did you do, Lorenza? Let's see, how is that possible? Why did he make that decision? Chino resigned from the Redoxon campaign. He's leaving us in the lurch. Lorenza, just please, if you and Chino had an argument, find a solution. Don't let your personal issues get in the way of business, okay? Let me know if anything happens.
I'd like to talk to you about the payments that were issued to the Ray Group.
Do you have any doubts because I don't know what's going on with Lorenza?
The same thing happens to me. Sometimes Lorenza does things that I don't understand.
And what about what you do?
Excuse me?
Yes, I mean, Matthias, how do you explain that strange reunion in your house with only women?
If there's an explanation, I'm sorry. I didn't plan it. I don't know. They all showed up for several different reasons. By the way, what were you doing there? Because you never told me.
Yes, that is correct. I never told you, and I don't think I want to tell my reasons to you.
Gino, we need to talk, and it has to be now. I'm in a hurry.
In a hurry? You're in a hurry to get him in the ring and use him to get rich. Things don't come out right when you rush them.
Boy, just be quiet. Why don't you just take the day off? You have my permission. In fact, you can take today and every other day after that. Because I don't want to see you near Gino again.
Go on.
It's important to focus on the campaign if we want Bayer to be in the lead of the market.
Everything's working out then, right?
Yes, but we need to rethink some things in the campaign, considering that Shino has resigned.
I don't think that's so important. I think we can find somebody else.
Well, at least he's being a professional. You know, if he's planning to marry Lorenza, it's not good to mix the professional with the personal.
He's a professional? He quits in the middle of an important campaign, and he's a professional. All of this makes you happy, right?
What does?
The wedding plans between Chino Matus and Lorenza.
Okay, Matthias. You and I had a fight the other day because you said that I was manipulating things. I just got here and I don't know anything at all. All right, I just got back and went over to your house to find it full of women. I just want to tell you that I love you, that's all.
Excuse me.
Aurora's home.
Come in, come in, come in.
Thank you.
I'm very happy to see you here.
You're very kind.
Please, take a seat right there.
Thank you.
Do you bring me some good news?
But what you're asking me to do is very difficult to resolve. And more so considering the urgency you have. Please understand.
You just relax. There's no need to get stressed out. Let's just have a little bit of whiskey and think of a way to do it. What do you say, huh?
Listen, I have a lot of things to do at the bank. If I came, it was because, well, you sounded very convinced. And I thought you already had a solution. Well, to guarantee the success in what you want to do.
You don't have to worry. I have it.
Would
We
you
have
be
it now.
interested in a sandwich, sir?
Thank you.
Sit down with us, would you please?
You cannot ask me to do this.
Don't get so excited, Gino. Business is business.
No, this is not business. This is a trap. This is a fraud, and I won't be part of it.
Whether you like it or not, this is the way it is.
This is cowardice. This is my comeback into the ring. It goes against everything I am, Ronco.
Think whatever you want. But this fight has already been rigged. This here is just an advance. Have your fight. Put on a show. Show what you are. And in the fourth round, you hit the ground.
You can't do this to me.
Yes, I can, and this is it.
International Airport, Mexico City.
Oh, my dear, I thought we'd never make it, my darling.
I'm so happy to see you. But what is this? Mr. Pedro, what did you do?
Well, what did you want me to do? I told everybody.
I really wanted to leave a little more discreetly, but this is going to be impossible now.
We wouldn't let you go just like this.
Thank you. Vina.
Have a great trip. I wanted to get to know you better, but I know that you'll be back soon.
Of course,
yes?
I will. Lots of luck.
Likewise.
Take good care of yourself. And take pictures of Nadine and Janice every single day and send them to me, please, my dear.
Of course I will. Thank you.
Mariano, you have a family here that loves you a lot.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Little brother, have a good trip.
Thank you so much.
Oh, I love you. I'll try to be happy.
Very good.
Have a good trip.
I'll see you soon.
See you soon.
You can't force me to. You just can't.
Listen, Chino, you know perfectly well, more than anyone, the way that things have to work in this business.
No. I won't. I always did things right in this business. And I won't start cheating now.
Don't be so stubborn, Chino. This is the deal, and it's a good one.
Ronco, it's not good for me, and you know it.
Of course it is, champion. Don't be stupid. Do this one like I'm ordering you to. And in the second fight, you will rise victorious. And from there, to the title again. In no more than 5 fights.
I retired undefeated. And you want me to come back losing?
Business is business, champion.
Turning on your world.
Samba need Coca-Cola and win big. Buy any Coca-Cola product, check under the crown, and what you see is what you win. Cash, Hisense TV sets, multi-choice decoders, and much more.
Taste the feeling.
You can now receive your daily monitor in the comfort of your bed or the breakfast table immediately without leaving the house with the all-new easy-to-use e-paper. Subscribe for 7 days, 1, 3 or 6 months. Enjoy a discounted price compared to the paper products. Get 60 days of archived content. So subscribe today. Get convenience at the discounted price instantly. Payment options include PayPal, mobile money or your debit or credit card. You choose. Visit www.monitor.co.ug to subscribe now or email digital@ug.nationmedia.com for more information.
On the next episode is brought to you by
Alphabet. Win big.
I'm sure some people use newspapers even before you came here.
Nenga gavumenti eno mwagala egwe egenzeewo era ebizigo ebyerusa.
Otomanyi kyakuleese.
Tuki.
Amina, akakongovuleko wakakola otya?
Ono mwana engeri gyanyirira zetamanya na kutebya. Nze sinaani tonkema. Nze vaako tonkema.
297 hash. That is star 297 hash. Then follow the simple instructions on the menu. Alphabet. Win big every 30 minutes. Terms and conditions apply. Adults only. Play responsibly.
I was just thinking of this guy, Gonzalez. He's doing very well right now as a Formula One racer. I mean, doesn't have the punch of a Chino Matus, but the kid is on the rise. It could be. Yes, he could work out too. I don't know, or if you want a woman, it could be Lorena Ochoa. I was just thinking, how will Lorenza manage to not mix her personal life with the business affairs, huh? She already had Chino resign. Obviously, you don't know Lorenza. She's very professional. Yes, she's so professional that she...
NTV. Turning on your world.
And I always say nobody loves this country more than the other. We all love this country. We may apply at times what is found to be wrong. Even Idi Amin loved Uganda, by the way. And he saw enemies of Uganda in everybody else. But he still loved Uganda. So really, in the present democratic dispensation under this constitution here, how can police come up with this type of communication to a member of parliament? Really, would you be proud of this type of thing?
Are you aware that your action, this alone, could actually lead to the nullification of this law? The actions of the police.
You're not aware.
Pilots.
What? You're not aware.
What method did you tell your officers to use when you are stopping them? To stop, what methods are they using to stop them?
My Lord, we told them to engage the Honorable Peace, and they did.
My Lord, for the respondents, we are saying, this is Christine Kahwa, my lords, we are saying let the witness take you through his evidence and cross-examinations with due respect, my lords. Then you can make the assessment, the views, the considerations.
We determine what goes on in this court.
My lords, the reason I'm saying this...
Learned Counsel Kawa. Learned Counsel
With due
Kawa.
respect, my lords.
We thank you for the respect, but can you listen to us?
Just sit down.
Do you have anything else to ask, Learned Counsel?
Yeah, very briefly. Mr. Mgenyi, I'm sure when you were preparing a response to this petition, you must have read the affidavit of Winnie Kiza, leader of opposition, who is petitioner number 5 herein, particularly in paragraph 13, W. She states, my lords, can I yes, I want him to clarify. She states that given my position as leader of the opposition in Parliament, I and other members of Parliament leaning to the opposition made and agreed to conduct joint nationwide consultative meetings and rallies regarding the Impunity Constitution Amendment Bill. That based on the above decision, I joined Honorable Sawanyana Alan, Makinde West, Kasvante Moses, Rubaga North, Katol Wama, Rubaga South, Jaka Wamai, Member of Parliament for Mbale, Municipality Mangala, that while in the process of consulting the people in the above mentioned constituencies on different occasions, the police disrupted our consultations, meetings by beating, torturing the people, using tear gas and firing live bullets in an attempt to disperse the people who had gathered to give us their views regarding the consultations. You read that?
I recall going through it.
Yes.
It did not happen. It did not happen.
So how was your directive implemented?
My directive was engagement, and I remember Honorable Winnie Kiza in the she held a meeting in Kasese, Rembe Fortas, in the also Kasese. So
you can even remember the meetings.
I know some of them. I know Honorable Samujunganda held a meeting in Kasokoso, and yes, in the Weyogerere and the Chireka
And they were successful. They were not dispersed? No. There was no tear gas? There was no tear gas. So, how was your directive implemented? My directive was that they engage the leaders, the honorable members. So the directive was that you must stop, repeat, stop. Yes, stop when the engagements were in conflict with the public order. Because
it doesn't say so. It doesn't say so. Those MPs moving or even intending to move. How do you know the policeman finds me on the road and said, you intend to move? How does he know that? Why can't I intend to move when I'm in front?
My lord, that is all.
Any other person?
What are we my question to you is,
yes, my lord.
How come the other people who are members of the National Citizen Movement Party, we have been allowed to go everywhere campaigning with police escorts, police band, we are being chased out of the road so that people can pass with processions?
My lord, my message does not talk about any political party.
No, I'm asking you its implementation.
No, sir.
Yes.
My lord, that's not.
It's not true that other people have been allowed. They were allowed.
All people were free to consult.
No. That's not true. Mr. Mbale, but listen. That's not true. The import, and I'll use the petitioners themselves, the import of what I read out for you, number one and number two, the penultimate and then the ultimate paragraphs on page 1 of your communication, is to the effect that Honorable Winifred, I hope it is Winifred Kizia, would have breached the police directive if she came to Honorable Simiju's constituency, to bring to the people what is happening in Parliament and say, we seek your views. That's really the import.
My lord, even intended, if she woke up in the morning and she went to work, she could be arrested because the police can say, you intend now, you intend to go to Caracas constituency.
Or if she has a home in Kira, which I think is the consequence of the other petitioner, and she comes from Kasese and is going home, you would arrest her and say, you're now going to the other constituency. You intend
to say. How is the police constable supposed to read a citizen's mind about how he intends to move? Somebody sees me in my car from my home and says, you intend to go to the supermarket, you intend to go to...
Anyway, so there was additional cross-examination.
Yes, Mr. Mjenyi, you've just told the court that because you gathered intelligence information which informed your decision to issue that particular directive, but in paragraph 6 of your affidavit, you categorically state that the directive was meant to enforce the order of the Speaker. Here, this is what you said, that members were to consult in their own individual constituencies as was directed by the Honorable Speaker of Parliament. My question is, do you still stand by this affidavit, or you would wish now to change your position?
This was based at the situation at that time, but not now.
Do you still maintain your position that it is the Speaker who directed that members should consult only in their own constituencies? Yes, proceed.
My lord, this was based on the information that we had got.
Now the question is simple. Were you acting on instructions or request of the Speaker of Parliament?
No, my lord.
It was not.
No. You did not act on the information, on the directive of the Speaker.
No, my lord.
You said it was not your own decision to issue that circular? Whose decision was it?
This was a consultative because I, as I
No, I'm
explained,
asking whose decision was it?
was a joint decision of police management.
Does police know that the opposition members of parliament, for example, or even government members of parliament, now, for example, the speaker for the whole Uganda, so you even were restricting, because MPs include the speaker, she has a constituency. So you are also restricting her only concern in only her constituency. And the vice president.
What would you have done if the vice president chose to go to Arua to say, here, don't touch, Mama, you touch? What would you have done, the vice president of Uganda? Would you have arrested him?
My lord,
would you have read his intention and then at the Papachi Bridge, you said, Afandi, sorry, you cannot proceed? Would you have done that?
My lord, it depends on the situation.
The situation, what I've just told you.
Yeah, if the situation is likely to be violent, where he's going, I advise him. And I can also stop him for his own safety.
Okay.
So you said it was as a result of a decision of a particular meeting. Which particular meeting is that? That such take a decision that you should issue this circular?
My lord, we have the joint, it is called the JOC, Joint Operational Center, which is at headquarters with all the intelligence organs and the security agencies. We sit on a daily basis.
So when did it sit to come up with that decision?
That was on the 16th of October.
At that time in the country there was a state of emergency or something like that, that people should not move. I don't understand. For me, I really can't understand. Then you go to page 2, illegal demonstration. How do you determine that a demonstration that is illegal already before even it happens? Illegal procession, 95, use of liquor. This actually means that the police stopped any political activity in Uganda.
No, they can even add on to what you've said. You read on that page 2, number 3G. Are you together, Mr. Mugenyi?
Yes, my lord.
What you said must never happen in G intimidation of persons perceived to be supporting the removal of the age limit. How about intimidation of the persons who were opposed to the removal of age limit? You are not concerned.
My lord, we do not get that intelligence. The intelligence report we had was that members who were on that inclined to that were the ones being intimidated.
Yeah, but you see, as senior police officer, you are meeting at that level. What does he say? Intimidation of any person during the process. Then if those who do not want the constitution to be touched would be protected.
They were protected by law.
No, I mean, I'm talking about your message. Your message is saying only those who are saying it must be not only touched but overruled. Should not be touched, just remove it and put it elsewhere and replace it. Those are the ones to be protected. It's as clear as daylight.
Intimidation of persons perceived to be supporting the removal of the age limit means that the intimidation of persons perceived not to be supporting the age limit could be intimidated.
Not my
That is what it is.
No.
Otherwise, that's what it is.
Council, just conclude.
Yes, I want to conclude, my lord. So your instruction to all RPCs or DPCs or OC stations, as indicated in this circular, was served as indicated here, that acknowledge receipt of the message and act as instructed. Did you serve it on all the RPCs the DBCs, and they complied with your instructions?
My Lord, when we send messages, they go to all units.
So they complied?
They are obliged to comply.
Not that they obliged, did they comply with your instructions to enforce it to the letter?
My Lord, as far as I know, when they get the message, they comply.
I don't know which is which, my Lord.
He says as far as he knows. That's what it is.
We are not here for legal.
Most obliged, my Lord. Now, my Lord, strictly again on this particular issue of the Speaker in paragraph 6, would you confirm that you told the court lies in this affidavit when you brought in the name of the Speaker, that she's the one who instructed you to do that?
I never said that the Speaker instructed us.
No, have you read the paragraph 6 of the affidavit?
You have never that you are saying get.
Most obliged, my Lord. So you've mentioned some rallies. You say Honorable Semuju and others. Did you go there personally to see that they were successful?
I get reports, my Lord.
So you were not there personally? You are depending...
I don't need to be there, my Lord.
Most obliged, my Lord. That is...
Okay. Well, there are some constituencies like MP for workers. Where were they restricted? What area did you restrict MP for workers, MP for the youth,
the military,
disabilities? Because here you say they must not move now. MP for disabilities, according to this message, where was he or she restricted?
My Lord, their constituencies are wide and they know them.
Well, I said she must not move. She must not move. So if she moved to one day to Dakawa, the next day to Machinye, the next day, she would be moving to support. What about shadow ministers? If I am a shadow minister for local government, you know that something called a shadow cabinet?
My Lord, the consultations were about MPs, not ministers.
Yeah, but when a shadow cabinet is formed of MPs to do shadow work.
Attorney General, please. Mr. Mujeni.
Yes, my Lord.
The order contained in your message was meant to prohibit members of Parliament from moving from their constituencies to constituencies which didn't belong to them. Is that the case?
Yes, my Lord.
Was this order directed against a particular group of members of Parliament?
No, my Lord.
It was a general order?
Yes, my Lord.
Mr. Mujeni, notwithstanding this order, are you aware whether consultations took place throughout the country?
Yes, my Lord, to a great extent, I'm aware that consultations did take place.
Of course, they took place for the permitted ones.
But my Lord, the witness has said the order was general. It was not directed against particular members of Parliament.
Yesterday, the other day, we have been told here that you must give words their natural meaning. The intimidation of persons perceived, not perceived by who, to be supporting the removal of the AIDS. Intimidation of persons. Intimidation. That must not, consultations must not include intimidation of persons. Doesn't it say that the other people could be intimidated than the other one?
I don't, The intelligence they got was that it was only those perceived to be supporting the removal. Learned Council, please proceed. Proceed with the re-examination. Well, that is all. Any other person? Oh, your attention is being drawn to something. Well, no further examination. Thank you. Mr. Mugenyi, yes, thank you so much for sparing time to come in the midst of your heavy duty.
About MPs who were being marched from Paradise to a waiting prison, mobile prison. What happened? Why was it necessary that MPs are treated in that manner?
My Lord, I was not part of the operation.
The police was.
But I was not part of that operation.
You are not aware of anything?
Did you take disciplinary
action? You
action?
are a member of some joint. It didn't come to that meeting?
My Lord, I learned of it later, but I was not.
That was disciplinary action taken against whoever.
My Lord, paramilitary police has its own command structure under the director of paramilitary police, who was responsible and reports directly to the Inspector General.
Okay.
Wait, Mr. Major, just this morning we had the general host in charge of the army.
Yes, my lord.
And for him, he said he got intelligence reports.
Yes, my
now
lord.
you have come again with the same story. I got intelligence reports.
We got.
You got intelligence reports, you and your people.
Yes, my
and you know that when you start talking about that, then it is very difficult for anybody to inquire into, because you will say this is a security matter. But when it involves you going out and stopping citizens from enjoying their rights, for example, moving from one place to another, don't you think that those intelligence reports sometimes are wrong?
My lord, it depends, because at times not all the reports, as you say, are right, but in many cases prevention is better than cure.
So this one, which was stopping people from mixing with each other, you saw it as the correct intelligence report?
My lord, yeah, that's what I believe and what we believe.
So I was thanking you for appearing in court for this important process. But I also want to say one thing. The epitome of law and order is really the police force in any civilization. I grew up in a very rural area where 99% of the people were barefooted. Those days when I was a kid in the 60s, you would see a local administration police. They were called wildcats looking for chicken. That's how they were referred to. Without any ambiguity, the most that you would find them with was batons, batons. And when they arrived, you could see people knew that law and order had come. I want to just ask yourself, I'm not saying you should tell me, ask yourself, this police force, where I am number 3, there's the Inspector General of Police, the Deputy, and then you, a number of you at the same level. If I put on uniform and go to a rural area, and people are drinking Nguli, which is contrary to the Nguli Act, will they scamper? When you go there in uniform today, will they scamper? Or they live in very, oh please, come and join us. Get a chair for Mukulu. I mean, really, these are the questions I want you to ask yourselves and ask the people you look after us with. And then when you have your meetings, try to distinguish. How do you handle who? How do you handle who? Think about it. It's just food for thought. But thank you for coming and giving us useful testimony.
Thank you, my Lord.
Okay.
My Lords, our next witness is Commissioner of Police Frank Mwesigwa.
Turning on your world.
Prudential, with over 170 years of existence. Don't worry about your child's future education. Be happy with True EduSave and let's face life together. Tulinawi. Prudential.
The Beat is brought to you by
It's the feeling.
Tengo la necesidad de saber lo que piensas cuando piensas en mí. En la intimidad me convence de que no me arrepienta de las cosas que me hace a mí. Y supe lo que le llega al suelo, una mirada que no refleja miedo.